Welcome to DudeNoWay Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of DudeNoWay, and today we are growing our skill set in Overwatch 2. We got some VOD reviews that we're going to be doing today for a very special Lucio player who is already here in the chat. What's going on, dude? Thanks for being here straight off the jump. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I had to uninstall Overwatch completely and reinstall the game before it would actually allow me to sign on. I don't know what happened with yesterday's patch. Maybe it's because I was playing it while the game went down, but when we downloaded it, it never booted back up after that. So I had to completely uninstall the game and then reinstall the game, and then it still didn't boot up. So then I restarted my PC and I was like, Jesus Christ, bro, is this about to be the day? Is this like the day where I have to figure out something else to do after I just spent 2 hours making a thumbnail and setting up the back end of the stream? But no, it turns out that all I had to do was just, be persistent. And eventually, it did let me get into the game. And so we're here, and we're about to do the VOD review for Lucio. I do not see, I don't see what rank you are. Do you have a rank in competitive, out of curiosity? That's something good to know. That's something I could put on the in the title or on the thumbnail or something like that when I make it later, when I turn it into a YouTube video later. At any rate, we're going to be going in and breaking down a Lucio gameplay today, 2 of them, and then we're going to play a little bit ourselves, assuming there's time later on in the stream, and we're going to talk about all the different things, all the different areas that we could improve, the things that we could be doing at the time. It says I'm Plat 5 in my highest, and your highest is Plat 3. All right, awesome. Well, that at least, that gives us a basis to start with, and we're going to go in, and we're just going to check out the gameplay, and we're going to see what's up. So I got this first match loaded. We're going to go ahead and view it, and this is the W. This is the one that you win, so we're going to go ahead and find you. The spicy one, I'm assuming that's you. Bang. And again, if there's like a learning curve here, forgive me, because I have only started messing with this replay like tech yesterday, and I've used it before, right, but I've never used it to the extent that we used it yesterday. Looks like your skating is really good just off the start there. Your ability to skate, you are breaking the barricades that make it difficult to get around the map, so that's good. Smart thinking. And I just need to see, is there a stop button? Let me just go into options here. Let's see, a stop, like a pause/play button. Is that in there? No. Maybe if I go into options, and if I go into controls, spectate, it doesn't look like, replay maybe. Jump to start, media controls. Of course, it doesn't make it easy for me to stop or play in like a normal way, but that's all right. Replay back, replay forward. I feel like I can maybe utilize that and that. Maybe I can work on that with that. Jump to start. I definitely don't want a jump to start thing. Numpad plus, numpad subtract. Okay, well, that's good. That's at least something. That gives us somewhere to start, right? And there we go. So we're just going to press play. And we're going to go ahead and break it down. Let's see what's up. Actually, hang on. Sorry for the sound cutting out there. Bang. Okay. I had to make sure that that I could see your guys' chat while I'm doing this. That's pretty important. Alright, so you are, it looks like I decoupled from you. There we go. Okay, so just gonna back it up 20 seconds. Alright, so you're breaking the barriers. Your team is getting ready. Okay, just straight off the jump here. Your team is in the wrong place to start defending on Rialto. When you start on this map, you want to actually start from this place right here, this kind of raised high ground position. Your Orisa being up at their spawn door 1 second before the game starts leads me to believe that the Orisa is probably going to die right away. The fact that the rest of your team isn't here is not great, but that it is quick play, so like there's only so much you can do in that moment. But yeah, Orisa should be right here, and you guys should kind of be around Orisa, kind of up on this balcony, and that will save you from the blast off the start of the entire enemy. It's called the Alpha strike. when the entire enemy team comes out and they all hit you one time and then you just fucking blow up, the Alpha Strike is very powerful. They all have their abilities. Everything is off cooldown right now, so the very first target they see, they're going to obliterate if it is right in front of their door, and I would anticipate that the Orisa is probably it, but yeah, this is the spot where you want to be defending off the start here. So you're doing the swapping between healing and speed. I like that. Oh, feels bad, right? So there's the Alpha right off the start, and to further hammer in the point of the Alpha here, this is an Ashe with a Sojourn and a Mercy, so somebody was getting damage boosted, probably the Sojourn. So that is the Alpha Strike. Unfortunately, you were the one who took the Alpha Strike and not the Orisa, and that feels really bad, dude. Like, you never want that to be the case, especially with you as Lucio. You are, like, arguably even more important than the Orisa, because Orisa, while she is the tank, and, you know, very important, obviously, you staying alive means the rest of your team gets to stay alive. And you have the boop ability. You know, Orisa kind of, you know, she can use Spear Spin, but your cooldown is shorter on boop. So you have the potential to knock people down into the water if you were in this area and they happen to come out at the same time, and you had survived that Alpha Blast, but unfortunately you did not. Just a straight up death straight off the spawn, and Orisa gets to tell the tale of her ridiculous up at the spawn door antics, which is over the top, man. I don't feel like Orisa should have lived through that. I feel like it should have been you. Just go ahead and waiting for you to spawn here. We can see that your Sombra is wasting time hacking the Mauga, who is up in this building up here. Mauga is also just wasting time. For no particular reason, just hanging out in this building. I don't know what he's doing up there, but he should be down near the payload, pushing it forward. He should be behind the payload, pushing it forward with the Mercy and all of his team behind him. But your team is playing some weird angles right here. Just gonna let this play out until you come back up. Okay, now you are back, so we're gonna go ahead and bring it back onto you. That is not you. There we go, and we're gonna watch you get back to the spawn fast. Bang, so you got the, you're doing the wall ride to get back, which gives you the additional speed boost, and that additional momentum is huge on Lucio, even if you're not utilizing the amp it up, excuse me, or even just the speed aura. Even if you're on the heal aura, wall riding gives you a boost of momentum forward, so you can use that even if your healing aura is on, and travel faster. So that is, like, a pro thing that Lucios need to understand is when to speed boost and when not to, but also when to utilize your passive speed boost ability in wall riding. So doing a good job with that. You're skating off the statue. That is too far. That is. You know, I know the forward. I know I was just talking about how important the forward momentum is, and you're probably trying to go for this boop right now. But your team is back here, right? You could have stopped here. You could have stopped, like, right here and kept everybody inside the aura, started firing off your thing. The potential for a boop here, you are putting yourself into extreme danger in this moment. You can see the Sojourn is looking right at you, right? The Ashe looking right at you. The Mauga is behind you, so all he has to do is turn around, and now you're in like a you versus 5 scenario, basically, even though Moira's dead, so you versus 4, but still, as too far. Let's put it back on you. I keep clicking Orisa because her thing is right above you, but yeah. So okay, so let's see if you get this Ashe off the map with the boop. What happened? Bang. Okay, so the Ashe backs off, and you're looking for it. I see you looking for it. I know you're trying to get that one hit on the boop. This is embarrassing. I could have done better. I'm sorry. Don't be embarrassed, dude. We all make mistakes. I do dumb shit all the time. And you guys get to watch me live for like 50 games every day. Every day. You guys get to see me missing my shots and positioning stupidly, especially towards the end of the stream when I've lost all my technical ability and all the games start to run together. Don't even worry about it, bro. Seriously. It's not a big deal at all. Alright, so you're firing the shots in. Yeah, so right now, I would just say, like, while Lucio is very good and able to get the damage off, this high ground position would be a better place to fire down into them, because you're going to be able to hit them easier. And in addition to that, try and keep more of the team in front of you. While Sombra, you can't really deal with Sombra, and like Widowmaker, you expect her to be in the back of the map. You could at least have the Orisa and the Moira kind of in front of you, because your range is, you know, largely infinite comparatively to Moira, who kind of needs to be in this place if she wants to use her damage beam. But even Moira is not doing the right thing. Like, Moira is standing here damaging this Sojourn for what purpose exactly? I'm not exactly sure. Like, she could get headshot by the railgun at any moment. Alright, so you're putting in the damage. I like what you're trying to do here. I like where your head is at. You see the Ashe is trying to get you. Swap over to the healing aura. Is at this moment that you, like, your danger sense should be tingling, right? Like, if you were Spider-Man, like, the little wiggly line should be above your head. Like, this should say, I'm gonna die to you. So if you ever see all 5 of the characters in front of you like this, or, you know, this many, 4 of them in front of you like this, with no other teammates around you, this should signal instant death in your mind. This should look like hell. So you turn on the healing, you're backing up a little bit. The team is kind of finally trying to get into your aura, which is smart. It's not really, you know, it's not really on you to make sure that every member of the team is in your aura, but they should definitely try and play around you a little bit, right? Like, the fact that you have 3 of them in your aura right now is great, but at the same time, the Orisa was about to go up here, right? And I don't know what Orisa would be doing up here on her own, but I can tell you that it's probably fuck all. That's probably what would have been accomplished by Orisa going up there on her own. I'm glad she figured out what was going on and got kind of down with her support here, but you utilizing this building as a piece of cover is good, because there's less opportunity for the enemy team to shoot you from the side. I'm just going to turn right here. You can see that there is, like, kind of nobody in your line of sight, except for Mauga, who is doing whatever this is over here. This is the wrong place for Mauga to be. I don't know what he thinks he's up to, but I promise it is nothing. Going back to you. I'm gonna hit play here. Oh man, you are killing me. You're in such a dangerous position right here. But the idea that you have, I know what you're trying to do. You want to boop someone into this water, which will one-hit them, and I totally get that. It's just that it's a very dangerous spot for you to be. Bang, and there it goes. And there it is, a very beautiful boop on the Sojourn, and that's what she gets for being out of position. But if if you got one hit right now, I wouldn't be surprised. Not that they can, because they have, like, an Ashe, right? But okay, so your Sombra is up. At least your Sombra was kind of in an all-right place up here, kind of keeping herself inside of your healing aura. I would recommend having more of the team in front of you. Like I said earlier, just, like, get the Orisa in front of you. If you've got a bit, like, if you're playing Lucio and your tank is an Orisa and you spend the entire game with a big horse's butt in your face, you're doing it right. So at this point, it's time for you to fall back, because if they overcommit to this angle while their tank is over in Wonderland over here doing whatever he's doing, and you are, like, actively booping their members off the map, if they come forward, they would be extremely stupid at this moment. But it's definitely time for you to fall back and get back up with the squad. You're doing a good job contesting the payload, but it doesn't necessarily need to be contested at this angle. This is a very dangerous place for you to be. Now that you see that the Mauga has swapped over to a Sigma, you can now be killed incredibly easily. One shot from Ashe in the head and one Sigma volley will kill you at this moment. Especially because Ashe is getting damage boosted by the Mercy. Your life is very much in danger right now. You can see Sigma is punching the payload for whatever reason. I guess he doesn't understand why the payload won't move forward. Oh god, you spent so much time here. Okay, so just, I've hammered this in enough. This is death for you. And there it is. Like I said, man, this, when you see all of the enemy team in front of you like this, should signal in your brain that I'm gonna die. Like, that is the moment where you say, oh shit, things have gone south, right? I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna get a better idea of where your team is playing right now. I wish I could move this faster. Like, I wish there was a ramped up speed as you kind of moved forward, but here we are. Okay, so your team, while we didn't take the high ground position for whatever reason, your team is... You did horrible this match. I should have shown your good matches. Don't worry about it. If you only show me the good matches, what am I gonna critique? I'm just gonna be patting you on the back the whole time. Like, damn, bro, good shots. You know, like, come on, man. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. We all have positioning mistakes. We all have positioning errors. None of us are professionals out here. You know, like, none of us play in the Overwatch League, bro. Don't worry about it. So, your team is in a good position. Your Moira has fallen back behind the tank. This is where she should be. The tank is standing in the middle of the lane. So, like, when I say she has good position, relatively speaking, right? Because she should be right here using this piece of cover. Instead, she's standing in the middle of the street just asking to be killed by everyone shooting her one time. But that being said, your Sombra is about to come around and try and catch a hack on somebody, probably through this doorway. We're just going to let her... do her thing. Oh, okay, so she's gonna run down the street. Hey, Flo, what's going on? Yeah, we got a VOD review for a Lucio today. We're doing a win and a loss. This one is the win, and then we'll talk about the loss game here in a little bit, and then we'll play some in a little while. How was your day? How's everything? I believe you should be respawned by now, so we're just gonna go ahead and go back to you. You can see you are amping it up off the spawn. And one thing that in this position, you may not want to amp it up off the spawn and simply utilize your additional movement momentum burst that you get when you wall ride, and keep your amp it up for when you do get over to your team, because the moment where you use your amp it up and then you get to the team and you need the amp it up for healing and you don't have it, like, that's gonna suck balls, right? Like, that's gonna hurt pretty bad. Can I join you when you play? Yeah, sounds good. Going well. I just had a game where I got rolled. I probably could use some tips if you're up for it. Yeah, definitely. Grab me the code and send it over to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com. I was gonna put I made a little thing for it for the video yesterday, but I'll load that into OBS later. You're on the channel, you know what the email is. It's thischannel@gmail.com. Okay, so, like I said, the amp it up would be a good thing to have when you do get back to your team, since we know that their whole enemy team is pushing on your 4 members or 3 members right here. Not my best game, but it probably shows my flaws better. There's nothing wrong with that. The flaws are what we're looking for. Like I said, otherwise I'm just gonna be here patting you on the back, telling you good shots. So you're using the wall ride. You're doing the standard, I got punished for being out of position, punch the air. I do that too. I think everybody, yeah, is quick play okay? Totally. That's totally fine. I think everybody punches the air when they're on their way back from the spawn after taking a death they wish they hadn't taken. I think, like, that's just standard Overwatch 101. So you're back. You immediately hit the healing aura. That is good. Okay, I clicked, and it took me out of first person with you. One thing, I'm just gonna take it back some. Uh-oh. That took me way out of first person. Oh, it took me too far back. Okay, let's just go forward 20 seconds. Let's go back 20 seconds. Alright, so you're on your way back. And I just wanted to highlight something right here as you do get back. You swap over to the healing aura. And you're firing, right? Your aim is too low. So, like, you are shooting Moira in her belly right now. And because Lucio is like a shorter character, you need to aim your crosshair up when you engage people. So just keep that in mind. In general, Lucio needs to aim a little bit higher than what you think the average like center of the screen is. So you just kind of aim a little bit up, and that will take care of the headshot. You're missing the headshot in this moment. And that has to do with Lucio's character height. So you're amping it up now, keeping your team alive. Okay, right now, you are the one standing out in the open. I'm just going to break it off from here and spin it around. Remember I talked about how your tank was standing out in the open over here? Now it's you, and because there's so many people around, you're kind of getting shot and damaged from a bunch of different angles, and this is the moment where you could be utilizing this piece of cover right here on the other side of the payload, keeping your tank inside of your healing aura, and then you kind of bounce up and up, right? So you use the payload to wall ride yourself up and wall ride yourself up on this wall, and then you fire your volley down into the people that would be in front of you. Even though there's no one in front of you right now, Sigma is behind you, and like it looks like the enemy team are trying to rotate around right now. This is a better way to be, because there are far less angles that you could actually be shot from, right? So let's put it back on you. So you're going in. Right now, you are attacking the Ashe, but you can see that the Mercy Beam is on her, and a better idea in this moment, even though she is the first one here, you can kind of break her ankles, right, by utilizing your speed boost off of this wall, and then just kind of burst through this little doorway here, and then you can go and put pressure on the Mercy, who is just on the other side here. So, like, if you wall rode out and then immediately went for this Mercy, who is about to go and heal up this Sigma, you can see she's actively walking away from Ashe. You could force Ashe to kind of figure out where you are, because you're just gonna flat out, you're just gonna move faster than the Ashe can react to you in this corridor. And then you put the pressure on the Mercy, who is going to, like, if you were to take this aggressive angle, right? Which again, I don't necessarily recommend when you have all of this cover over here to keep you safe. But your team is getting very aggressive, extremely spread out as well. And it looks like your Widowmaker is coming back from spawn. So there's no one really to aggress on the enemy's DPS here. So if you were to do that, coming out and putting pressure on the Mercy, getting her off of these characters, and then Orisa can clean them up with her heavy damage. Sin, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Sin, I tried to respond to the comment that you left on your video, and for whatever reason, it's not actually showing me your reply. So if you can see your reply, let me know. I can see it in my notifications, but when I go to click on it, it's gone. So like I can't actually respond to that, and I'm not sure why. And yeah, so we got a Lucio gameplay today, and we're reviewing the spicy one, and he's getting extremely spicy with this Ashe right now, who you can see has just stuck her finger in an electrical socket and is rocking the hairdo that comes with that. Okay, so we're here. It was a good idea to let your Orisa go in front of you. Right now, Orisa is asking to die, right? Like with the Ashe getting damage boosted by the Mercy, and the Sigma standing right here with his heavy damage already. The Ashe is, Orisa is begging to die in this scenario, but you are about to get your ultimate here, so it's possible that you may be able to save you and Orisa from the onslaught of damage that will come from the triple threat here kind of in front of your face. But we also know that the Moira is about to come back. You can see that the Moira is getting excited. She sees what's going on, and she's about to come back. So it's going to be you and Orisa versus all four of these people here in about 2 seconds. So let's see what happens. So you swap to the healing aura. You boop the Sigma off the payload. That was a good boop, by the way. That was a strong boop. You did a good job trying to go and get the headshots in on that Mercy. She can be a little bit difficult to pin down, especially when you're like jumping off of walls and shit like that. Like she could be very hard to headshot, especially if she's flying through the air, or you as Lucio are flying through the air with your kind of slower projectile volley. Can be very difficult, but you did the thing where you aggressed on her that I was talking about earlier and put pressure on her, so that is good. So your team is now in the power position because their Mercy is dead, even though their Moira... Where the hell did Moira go? Did Moira run all the way back to the spawn? Oh, wait, there she is. You can see her standing there, even though she's like, kind of, like, falling apart over to the left there. But she is the leftmost red icon. Did she die? Let's just back this up 20 seconds. Did Moira die? What is this? I see. So Moira got hacked by your Sombra and immediately put back into the respawn screen. And then you guys killed the Mercy right here. Bang. So the Sombra hacked your Mercy, or hacked their Mercy, and you were able to eliminate her with the combination of your damage, Orisa getting incredibly aggressive and face tanking her, and then Moira's Kamehameha beam was able to finish her off. So now you guys are in the hard win position because both of your support are alive, right? Yes. So both of your support are alive. I literally was just looking at this Moira, but this body down here threw me off, all right? So both your support are alive. They only have one damage character and their Sigma up. There's basically nothing they can do to stop you at this moment. And with Orisa... That was well done. With Orisa sucking her in, I thought for a second that you were about to get the boop off and send her careening down into the water again, but it turns out that the damage itself was just enough to finish her off, so that's good. And now it's time to deal with Sigma, because target priority says that you deal with Sigma last, right? So we're just going to boop Sigma off. You did a... Oh, I didn't mean to back it up there. We're just going to send it forward then. And just back it up just a couple of seconds. You did the right thing by stopping shooting Sigma while he was in his kinetic grasp. You don't want to give him too much hit points while he's using his cooldown that absorbs all of the projectiles. Booping him off was a good call, although he's kind of standing right next to a health pack. I bet you that he's so disoriented in this moment, though, that he doesn't actually pick up the health pack. No, of course not, because why would he pick up the health pack, right? He's only getting tunneled by like 5 people. You know, fuck a health pack at this moment. Nope, he just completely left it alone. Well, alright then. He completely left it alone, and then I'm pretty sure your Moira picked it up. So that's good. So now Sigma is back in spawn, and his entire team is coming forward. You can see that they're all about to stagger into you one by one by one. Knowing that their tank has just died, they're probably all going to run forward right now because they think... They're looking at the scoreboard and they're thinking, it's so close to the checkpoint. Oh my god, we almost got the checkpoint. Let's all run in and that'll definitely solve the problem of us all being staggered at this moment. So let's just watch them. Good job. Yep. Sometimes you gotta beat the horse. Okay, so this is that moment again that I talked about earlier where this amount of red in front of you should mean death. It should signal danger in your mind. And you do start backing up, so that's good. Probably don't need the speed aura on at this moment. And you swap over to the healing aura. Good idea. Good call. You're keeping your team in front of you a little bit better now. To be fair, grabbing a health pack then would realistically only give ult charge to the enemy. That is a good point that I did not consider, Flo. That picking up the health pack in that moment would realistically only give ult charge to the enemy. That is a good point. Okay, so you amped it up to try and catch up with this Sojourn. You guys are kicking their ass right now, right? But still, I don't necessarily think it was so important to catch up to this Sojourn on the bridge here that you needed to use your only cooldown just to get over to her. But, you know, you're probably going to boop her off the edge, or your team is going to headshot her, and that's going to be the end of her anyway. So I don't think you'll get punished for it, but in general... I don't think, like, just let her go. Like, if she slides backwards out of your line of sight, and I talked about this yesterday in the Mercy video, when you miss the opportunity, there's a small window, and if you don't get the kill, just let it go. Don't chase. So she didn't even go down right now, and that's unfortunate, but now your amp it up is on cooldown for another 10 seconds. God forbid you need it with this Moira being critical health, and this Widowmaker being critical health, and you can see that the Mercy resurrected your tank over here. Or no, your tank came back as a Doomfist. That's how he got there so quickly. Yeah, we get greedy, exactly. And that's normal, right? Like, you see them low, you see your opportunity, but you gotta know, like, There's like a 2-second window, and if they're not gone in those 2 seconds, it's time to go back to the team. And like right now, it would be good to have the amp it up. But you got the healing aura on. Ashe didn't get to capitalize on the low health Moira who was over there. And Moira threw her own, I believe she threw her own healing orb. So she is good to go and full health now. Now it's just your Widowmaker who is up Shit's Creek without a paddle. And Widow has... Let's just decouple this. What is going on with Bob? So anyway, we're just gonna ignore that one. So your Doomfist, the enemy Doomfist and the enemy Mercy are kind of standing at the payload right now. Like this would be a good time for you to wall ride over to the payload and try to contest by just being like elusive Lucio, you know, jumping all around it. You know, you're skating on the wall, then you're back on the payload, then you're off of this flower pot, right, and you're over here. And like Doomfist has to wait for all of his cooldowns, so the odds of Doom actually being able to stop you as Lucio are pretty small because his shit kind of boops him all over the place. Speaking of all over the place, I don't know how to use a camera. I've never used one in my entire life apparently. But it looks like you guys are gonna make your way back over there now. And you can see Doom is going all the way. Why did you go here? Like, what was the point of turning around and going off into this little alleyway? I don't understand this logic at all. But you aggressed on the Mercy, which is the more important target than Doomfist, so that's good. And right now, right now you just kill this Mercy. And again, you just I went back 20 seconds. Just gonna go forward 20 seconds and just back it up a couple of seconds here. And like I said, you're just aiming just a little bit low based on the size of Lucio's character model. You just need to raise that up just a little bit, and you would have hit those headshots on Mercy. Doomfist is asking to be booped off in this scenario. Like I get, you know, you want to run back there and try and get into this building, but like you're fighting off against a Lucio and an Orisa who both have a boop ability, and they could send you straight into this little I don't know what to call this, canal right here, and end the entire push. I mean, granted, the push is over already, right? That is unfortunate. Speaking of getting sent into the canal, Doomfist did the old switcheroo on you, baited you into the room, and then got you into the canal. What a twist. I'm gonna decouple it here. I'm just gonna back it up just a second so that it's not like floating in the sky here. I have no idea what's happening. I'm gonna go to the Orisa. Because that was really awesome. That was a perfect turn of events that I did not predict. Okay, so that's the Mercy going down. This is you chasing the Doom. I'm gonna see it from this this other perspective, because that was badass. Oh my god, nuh-uh, dude. He got you and Sombra with the rocket punch. That was legitimately probably the only move that Doom had that entire game, that the tank made that entire game, that actually accomplished anything. And he is so proud of himself right now. You know he is. Okay, so now he's standing on the high ground. Okay, yeah, so Doom standing here instead of going back to his team is indicative of... I can't control a camera. Is indicative of this guy not knowing how to play video games. Like him being up here, at no point did he think, damn, bro, I am fucked. Not a single time did that cross his mind. He didn't think, oh man, I could totally use this stairwell, go back, grab this mega, and by the time they reach up, by the time they catch up to me, I'll be all the way back with my team and we can make an actual push together. Not one time. No, so what he's gonna do is jump out this way and try and do something stupid from over here. Okay, so you guys are on your way back now. Doom is gonna make his way back to the team, but he missed his... No, he's not. He's gonna dive your Widowmaker instead. You know, let's barrel stuff the Widowmaker, the only character in the entire game. Look, he's even shooting her right now. Let's barrel stuff the Widowmaker, the only character in the entire game that can destroy the remaining amount of hit points we have in a single shot. Let's do it. I'm gonna get back on you. We're gonna watch the kill feed and see if the Widow actually picks up that Doom kill.
60 seconds remaining.
That's unfortunate. She had her opportunity. That Doom definitely should have been punished in that moment. Right now, I don't know why you haven't broke it down yet, but as soon as you came around this corner and saw that the Orisa was so low health, you could have broke it down like right here, and like you could see the entire enemy team is coming, right? Like there's no reason to save it at this point. Although you might be doing that right now. It's kind of hard to say. You look like an AI Will Smith eating spaghetti with this arm pose. If you know the GIF that I'm talking about, the little movie where the AI tried to make Will Smith eating spaghetti, like that's what it looks like is happening here. But hopefully you're about to break it down. No, so you amp it up instead. Your ult would have saved that Orisa in that moment. And then you guys wouldn't be down a tank for this push. The enemy Moira is on you. The enemy soldier is shooting you. If Ashe gets a single headshot on you, this could be bad news bears. You did, one thing that I will say is your swapping back and forth between the different songs, the healing and the speed song is really good. Really on point with that. You know that the power of Lucio comes from his ability to quickly gain bursts of speed in different areas, and you are really solid at swapping back and forth between healing and speed. A little bit late on the break it down, but that's okay. It saved Sombra, so at least there's that. And Sombra's ult combo with you is allowing you guys to make like a solid push back on the enemy team right now, so that's good. We're just gonna boop. Oh man, dude, imagine if Doom had gotten you a second time with the rocket punch. Oh, dude, that would have been the saddest moment of all time. All right. The Widowmaker is shooting from behind you, trying to take out whoever she can. Looks like she just killed Ashe. The soldier is back up. In that moment, if Soldier had Helix rocketed you, that would have been the end of you. With only 102 hit points, you would not have survived a Helix rocket. So, it probably, like I said earlier, probably better to keep your team in front of you, because you see your Moira's here, your Sombra's here, like, you know, like maybe just keep some of them a little bit in front of you, but you were able to, with the help of the Sombra, take him out, so, you know, not too big of a deal there. And you go straight for the Mercy. That is solid, really solid target priority. You're putting pressure. God damn it, I did it again. You're putting pressure on those supports, which is really good, exactly what you want to see. We're just going to back it up to the moment. And like I said, you're putting pressure on the supports, which is exactly what you want to see. The Moira faded off into the distance, which leaves Mercy in this kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario. Like, she could turn around and run through this doorway, but if she does, you are fast enough to actually catch up with her. Or she could Guardian Angel over to her team over here, which I gotta take this down. There we go. She could Guardian Angel over to her team over here, but if she does that, then she's in the middle of your team, you know? So, like, you put her in a very bad scenario. Lucio's amp can switch between modes. That's true. And that is, like, that is part of the power of his kit, is his ability to swap between the healing and the speed boost in situations where he might actually, like, be mid-amp, and that way he can utilize the very end of the amp to get the additional healing from it, and actually... hang on one second. Let me take a sip of this Red Bull, because I started this with the heater on behind me, and you guys can't see it, but the heater has made it like 85 degrees or something like that in here, and it is destroying me. It's making my mouth so dry. You can amp speed to get there, then heal when they're there, and they'll both get amped as they're effective. Yeah, as they're active. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Utilizing the end of the amp or the beginning of the amp for either the speed or the healing that you do need does give you that extra burst of effectiveness is basically what I'm looking for. It's not the exact word I wanted to use, but basically what I'm looking for. So, you're putting the pressure on the Mercy. And she's going to GA through the middle of your team, which, again, literally the worst possible scenario for Mercy. Like I said, that damned if you do, damned if you don't spot, where she has 18%, or she has like a, whatever that is, like 20% life or something like that, and she has to put herself directly in the line of fire of Orisa, Sombra, Moira, if Moira wasn't looking at Doomfist over here. Like, she is more than likely going to die. If this Mercy survives, that's a miracle. No, exactly. And Sombra's cube eliminated the Moira at the exact same moment. So between the two of you, you guys completely shut down their final push, which if you look at the timer here, with 14 seconds left and they have a 5-second respawn, they can't even make it back to the cart in time to do anything. So this is 100% their final push. You got Doomfist? Bro. Where is Doom? My guy. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm just gonna get right up in his face. Doom, inquiring minds want to know. What the fuck are you doing up here, Supermaning, while the cart is down here with 8 seconds left? What are you doing? It's ridiculous. You have a golden Doomfist arm. You should turn that back in, bro. You should turn that in for the bronze Doomfist arm. All right? I'm just saying. 6, 5, 4. Okay, so Doom is on the point now, which is exactly where he should be, but he's not really accomplishing anything. Excuse me. In the moment when Doom came over here, he could have already been over here and saved his 2 supports from the push. And that's what he gets. Because if Doom had been here when the Mercy and the Moira were here, it would have been a different scenario. The Doom could have kept himself alive and protected Mercy and Moira from the 3 of you guys kind of pile driving them into the dirt. The Doomfist was way over here, protecting no one, accomplishing nothing, then flew his way back to the cart so that he could further accomplish nothing and put it into overtime, but it doesn't matter because no one is close enough to actually contest. He did, and your Orisa and your Moira are up here being scary at the spawn door, and while I don't think that is like the worst call ever, if something had happened back here on the point and Doom had, you know, gotten the kill on you guys, then the Orisa and the Moira would be up here with not enough time to get back to the Doom, and let me just decouple it again, and the Doom would have been able to push it the, like, legitimately 5 meters it needs to get to the checkpoint before Moira and Orisa could get back to him. So, you know, your tank and your support are also playing out of position in this moment. But you do end up winning the game. Again, I think that you are really good at your ability to swap back and forth between Lucio and utilize his speed boost when you need it and his heal when you need it. And those 2 things together are going to be one of the higher skill ceiling aspects of the character. You're also good at utilizing the skate. You are skating a large amount of the time, which is literally, like, the best part about him is his ability to take angles that other characters can't take, because he can ride the walls or you know, grind off of certain objects to get to heights that other characters can't reach. And I just want to go back to the beginning of the game where you guys are starting out in this pre the doors opening up push. Just gonna move it forward just a little bit here. Right here. This is the moment that I talked about earlier. The main thing on Rialto at the start of any game, it doesn't matter what game it is, what map it is, you always want to have, you always want to have the high ground position, looking down at the spawn door, if, like, wherever possible. Orisa is way out of position here. Your Moira is not in the right spot. you might not even know that this is the spot to defend from. But when the doors open up on Rialto, this is where your team is supposed to be. And then, if need be, you drop down on them when they get the payload up to this point. But this is where you defend from. You have an easier time hitting them. They can't hit you, because if they, if they put in damage on you and you get low health, you just back up. And then you have broken their line of sight, either from their having to look up at you, which I'm going to go over from their perspective and just show you what it looks like to them. Because remember that you would only be slightly taller than the banisters, right? So they have to look up at you. So if you back up, you just disappear from their line of sight. Or you utilize that side corridor over on the left where the wall kind of changes colors there. Over on the left, and then you just kind of take yourself completely out of the dangerous place. This is scary. And the main thing that you just want to focus on is just positioning and making sure that more of the team is in front of you than you have. Like, you don't ever want to be Lucio, the frontliner. He just doesn't have enough hit points to sustain that kind of playstyle. And I think that was a good W. Honestly, you guys made a good hold. You got a lot of kills, so I have no serious complaints about the fact that you won it. Like, their Doomfist was completely clueless. Their tank was out of position several times. And, in the beginning of that game, he was literally just, walking off on one of the side bridges. I don't know, I guess he was waiting for his date to arrive. I have no idea what he thought he was accomplishing over there, but it was nothing. All right, so this is the loss. We got the match loaded up.
Ready for battle.
All right, so we're here. Let's find you. Bang, you got a Roadhog. You got a Roadhog, you got a Soldier, you got a Cass, and you have a Mercy as your other support. There's nothing wrong with that. I probably would not have taken the Cassidy choice, but that's not on you. In this moment, Soldier is not on the high ground position, and he's not destroying these banisters, which you were doing this last time. Make sure that you're breaking the railings. Make sure that, again, in the same way that we did on the last game, you're taking the high ground position. All these railings need to go. Fuck every railing up here. These railings can suck balls. Every single one of these can go, and you can eliminate them along the way by utilizing this. For you, as Lucio, it's easier than it is for Soldier, but you can just jump down off the roofs and then make your way up here. And then you just kind of pop these along the way, and you're popping these banisters down, and you just break them. You come over here, you break these, and then you come up onto this bridge, and this is where you defend from. The Soldier is playing like that episode of Maury when it's like the paternity test episode, and he just wants to stand in front of you and repeatedly tell you that he is not your father, instead of actually accomplishing anything or taking a position that could potentially win him the initial engagement.
Everyone ready? Show some respect.
Show some respect, yeah. Typical old white guy, right? I'm not your father, show some respect. Just boomer mentality, and not taking the high ground. Good job, Soldier.
Show some respect.
And you told him no, that's it. That's it. Exactly, bro. No. And then he came up and meleeed you. Okay, so literally no one is doing the high ground position here. I don't know. I don't understand why. Cassidy should be up there too. Hog should be up there too. There's no reason for Hog to be down here. He's doing the same thing that your other tank was doing. He's like, man, wouldn't it be cool if I stood directly in front of them while they all came out so that I could get one hit by all of their hits at the same time? I don't understand where this mindset is coming from, but the tanks need to stop it with this. It hurts my brain. Okay, so at least right now he's trying to utilize the bus. That's fine. This is terrible positioning on the Cassidy's part. Cassidy can't even run away. What's he gonna roll backwards and then what? And then his one movement ability is gone. He's moved all of 3 feet, and then he's dead, and he's in the respawn screen.
Attackers incoming.
Oh, here he goes. Oh, he's gonna take the sideline. He's gonna put something in between his ability to roll. Classic, dude. Classic, bro. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. This is that alpha strike I was talking about. Everyone's cooldowns are free. They just opened the door. This is like potentially death straight off the spawn here, especially with this bouncing Moira orb. If this Mercy doesn't save you, the Moira orb might be able to take you out even through your Lucio healing, which is crazy to think about, but it really can happen. Those Moira orbs are crazy. So Hog is not utilizing cover over on the side here. He's trying to get that hook. He doesn't need to extend that far for the hook. And he got rocked in his face. That's what you get, Hog. You got the healing aura up. And this moment, I will say that your positioning is more in line with what you should expect to see on Lucio, where you've got someone in front of you on your left, you've got the tank in front of you on your right. The Mercy is fine behind you. That's totally fine. And Cassidy is, while he's not on the high ground position, he is like needs to be a little bit farther back because he is very vulnerable to getting pushed. There is no reason to dive in there and boop him. It didn't do anything, and now Hanzo is looking right at you, bro. Like, this Hanzo, he sees you. Right now he's firing at the Mercy, but he sees you. You're low health. You look like food, dude. You look like lunch to Hanzo. He could press Storm Arrow and easily kill you in like 1 second. See what happens. Thankfully he missed, and Mercy was able to attach the beam on you. You kind of zoned out. That's okay, man. It happens to all of us. Like I said, at the end of the stream, at the end of the shows, when I'm like 4 or 5 hours into Overwatch, like every game is the same game to me at that point. Like, I'm still in the game from 4 matches ago, you know? So, like, I definitely have moments where things slip my mind and I start playing loosey-goosey, which is especially easy to do on somebody like Lucio, who's just such a vibe. Like, the whole character kit is like such a... Like, you vibe as Lucio, right? Like, you have, like, those moments where you're skating on stuff and you're healing people and you're amping it up, right? And, like, and you're just having a good time. It's really easy to get complacent and then accept a Hanzo arrow, or, in this case, a Sigma rock directly to the grill. That's a scary, scary place to be. The fact that this Hanzo has not gotten healed yet is astounding to me. Like, he has been low health for so long. There is no reason he should have died. His Moira and his... Oh. Hang on 1 second. My third monitor is going crazy over there. See if we can fix that there. Okay, there we go. His Moira and his Kiriko should be ashamed of themselves. Oh boy. You can hear it happening. It doesn't feel good to see it. You are the only one in this line of sight of this Bastion right now, except for maybe Soldier, but he'd be stupid to go for Soldier when he could go for you. And also, Kiriko is like right on top of you now. The potential for a kunai in the back of your head could literally end your, your defense of this push is entirely reliant. Whenever you are defending, the first point ends in one team fight. As soon as your team loses this first fight, this point belongs to the enemy team now. So, it is most important that you are the most conscious of your life at the beginning of the game when you're defending. This is the most important fight of your entire game right now, because it will only get easier for you. You will only get closer to your spawn from this point forward, right? So this one is the most important fight to win, and you are currently in, well, it's not looking good. Let's see what happens from the third-person perspective for a second, and then we'll back it up and see what happens from your perspective. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. And again, we're just going to back it up here and just see it from your perspective. We're just going to bang, and we're going to see the Sigma's about to die. You hear it. And you did your best. You tried to wall ride your way out of there. That is the right thing to do to try and escape. You swapped over to speed boost. You heard it. You reacted to it, but it wasn't quite fast enough. And that's the overcommitment there. That's what got you in that moment. So we're going to spin it, and we're going to see how your team does. from this point forward without your AoE healing. Because now with Mercy being the only support, the odds of you guys surviving this push once Sigma comes back, and remember, Sigma's spawn door is right here. You got to run all the way back from, like, I don't know, whatever the other side of the map is called. From way downtown, right? So the Mercy is doing a good job line of sighting the Bastion, but the fact that she pulled out her pistol in this moment while Bastion is, and I know he's low health, but he's still in his turret form. The fact that the Mercy pulled out her pistol at this moment is fucking crazy, bro. She should be hiding, like really hiding. I'm gonna try and get down here. You can see your team is retreating, which is what they should do. Cassidy is moving himself behind this bus to line of sight the Bastion. Roadhog is maybe doing the same thing. It's hard to say with Roadhog, right? His body's so big that he could be moving in any direction right now. Oh no, he's just gonna go forward. That's totally cool. And it looks like the Mercy is probably gonna get the kill on this Bastion, but still, she should be hiding, not pushing forward to try and get him. So, the Mercy's gonna come in and res you, and that was a crazy res on her part. That's a crazy res, but there's no one here to punish her. Bastion is already out of turret form. She knows that's on cooldown. So, potentially, the Cassidy is the only one that could have stopped her. And because he sucks at aiming, she was able to get this res off. Thank God you're back, because the team absolutely needs you in this moment to hold this point. I'm going to go ahead and put it back on you since you are back in the fight now. Go first person. Bang, and you're amping it up on heals. That's good, but you didn't need to push forward here. You should have backed up and kept that Roadhog in front of you. He's a much larger target. Aggressive Mercies are rising. They really are rising, though. Like, I've seen more Mercies with the gun out in the last, like, 3 weeks than I've seen in the entirety of playing Overwatch 1 up to now. But, like, right now, Roadhog is a much bigger target than you. If he was in front of you, there'd be far less of a chance that you would take a second death. And, like, you should not get overconfident, because this Bastion, with his primary fire, can really kill you in a very small amount of time. But if this Kiriko hits you with one kunai headshot, and it looks like Kiriko just smoked a fat one, and that, you know, good for her, man. But, like, if that Kiriko hits you with one kunai headshot, and the Bastion is shooting you with his primary fire, that's going to be the end of that, you know? Like, you're just done. Oh, and that Moira orb is coming for your neck, and you have 18 hit points. You just got picked back up. And there it is, yep. So, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you didn't need to be aggressive in that moment. Your hog should have been in front of you. You could see, rest in peace. We just need to draw attention to how good that is. Maybe the best death animation I've ever seen. He looks like my dog yesterday when I was taking a walk. But, like, Lucio's face gets crazy when he dies. I love that shit, dude. That is so funny. Alright, so, now that you are gone, you're gone from this fight, Mercy can't res you. We're gonna back it up and do it from the bird's eye view and just see what happens next. You can see that your, Soldier is where? Did Soldier die? Is he back at the spawn? Soldier is back at the spawn, running back. The Cassidy is up, knocking on death's door, completely away from, the hog. And now that you are gone, the Mercy is the only support. The only place she can go, and she should go backwards and start supporting this hog, but I would anticipate her to fly over to the Cassidy because he is low health, and, like, he's got damage on him. I would anticipate her to Guardian Angel over to the Cassidy and start healing him up. But no, she does actually back up around the bus. That's smart moves. You can see Cass is rolling back to try and retreat at this moment, and seeing that you died, that's a good thing. That's good positioning on their part. We're gonna back it up some more. I'm just gonna take it down here. We're gonna see that the Roadhog has hooked the Bastion, but the Roadhog has given up all of his cover to do so, where he could have easily just stood here, peeked out a little bit, grabbed the Bastion, and pulled him in. He is way out in the middle of the street, getting hit with kunai from Kiriko, getting beamed on by Moira, Sigma's throwing a rock in his direction, and the only person who doesn't know that there's like a big Roadhog there is Cowboy Bebop Cassidy. Cassidy Bebop over here is trying to ego duel the other Cass for the Best Gunslinger in the West award. And so this is the moment where your Roadhog should die, because he is out of position. He's got the entire enemy team in front of him, and he needs to be punished for standing in front of a Bastion while the entire enemy team is there to support him. While your Mercy did pop her Valkyrie, I don't think that the Mercy's heal is strong enough with the amount of damage that's coming onto Roadhog to actually save him in this moment. Let's find out, and you are on your way back from spawn. You still have not spawned in yet. Bang, and down goes the Roadhog, right? And now Mercy is in a shit place because the Cass is over here, and she is stuck on this sign. So she did her best, but she needs to fly up over the sign, then down to the Cassidy, and maybe even just let him die, potentially just let him die, because landing on this to support him from here is probably her best case scenario. And there she goes, and she's gonna fall down to the low ground position where the entire enemy team is advancing on her, because that seems like a good call. I'm assuming he can aim. Yo, Flo, you are so spot on, bro. You have no idea. Like, we had no idea in that moment how strong you are with your predictions, because that Cassidy couldn't aim to stop that resurrect to save his life. The enemy Cassidy, weapons left, like, he might as well have weapons left at home. You know, like, he didn't do anything to stop that Mercy resurrection. Can't tell if the stream froze or if my stream is just lagging. Let me see. Let me just check on my end. I just want to make sure that everything is good. On my end, everything is fine. I'm just going to type that to him. I'm just going to let him know that, yeah, that everything is good on my end. I'm going to take a sip of my Red Bull while we let him reload this shit. Is this enjoyable content? I wanted to ask you guys, like, do you like this reaction style content to people's games? Because if it's more fun to just watch me play Overwatch, I can go back to that tomorrow. It was just lag, okay. But I need to know, because you guys are my community here. So, hang on one second. Alright, sorry about that. It potentially could have been something good, but it wasn't. So, that's that. It's loaded now? Okay, good. Yeah, dude, the dog was going crazy. The dog was, she's very excited. She likes the VOD reviews, I think. Okay, so, anyway, you are on your way back from the spawn. Your Mercy is getting pushed back onto the point here. And I would anticipate Cassidy just dies. Like, I think he's going to get hit with this rock. I think he's going to get blown up. Bang, that's the end of him. And, like, if I were Mercy at this moment, like, and it sounds bad to say, but if I were Mercy at this moment, 1000%, I would let this soldier die again, and I would just leave. But no, instead, she's going to Guardian Angel back down, because that seems like a good call. Oh, there she goes. Okay, Mercy, we'll see you later. And the Mercy's dead. All right, so you're back. Let's go ahead and put it on you here. You did the best you could in this moment. You sped your way back to the point. And that's death again. Oof, dude. Oh, man. That feels bad. You came back and you tried to contest. That's more than I would have done as the Mercy there. The soldier is over here. He's gone. He's gone for good, bro. You can see his arm is up. He has no idea what just happened. Yeah, so this is the end of that first point. Unfortunately, you're getting gunned out of the sky. You can see there's the Lucio death pose again, dude. It's so good. It's so good every time. That's it, dude. Like the Mercy wanted to dive down right in front of the team. She paid the price for it. The soldier was gonna die anyway. There was no saving the soldier. You know, if we look up at the top and we look at how much time she bought for the point, like it is a CH, as we say in the business, a CH, a hair, and then a word that will likely get me demonetized. A blank hair worth of time that she actually bought to throw her life away that way, when she could have potentially glided down. Excuse me. Just gonna... I keep forgetting that I need to take that down before I can actually turn it. You can't turn left or right while that thing is up. She could have glided down right here and just ran down these steps and booked it, dude. Because Roadhog is almost here. And potentially, if Roadhog gets back, there could be a serious hold here. But unfortunately, it's not going to go down like that. And we're gonna watch from the bird's eye view as their team kind of takes the point. Everybody's respawning except for Roadhog right now. And if I know quick play, this Roadhog with 0 support, no DPS, is going to try and hook somebody as he moves forward onto the point. Oh no, he's coming from the top. He's coming from the top, baby. Okay, let's see what Roadhog's genius play is here. Roadhog, what are you thinking, bro? You really are a wacko. What's your plan here, Roadhog? Oh yeah, just throw the pig pen down. It's a good place for it. Oh, here comes Cassidy. He's baiting somebody in. You guys are just respawning right now. Oh. What if? Where is he? Where is your Cass? Oh, here he is. This is awesome right now. What a clutch moment. Your Cassidy could potentially actually accomplish something. Except, he can see the candy cane of doom on the other side of this door right now. It's the end of Cass, as we know it. Oh, well, he got 2 of them. That's pretty good. That's pretty alright. I don't understand how Roadhog got here. Roadhog, did you chase? Let's back it up. Let's just back it up a little bit. Oh, he did. Oh, he did. He got so hungry for that kill that he chased Cassidy all the way out, put himself directly onto the point in front of everybody. And you guys already lost it, so, like, what was he realistically accomplishing? We're gonna go back to you, because I feel like we've seen enough of Roadhog and his stupid-ass antics at this point. You are the only one doing anything worthwhile, because you are waiting for something, you know, for, like, a legitimate team fight that could actually be won. You are the only one doing the right thing here. Mercy going up there to try and heal Roadhog could potentially end up with Mercy dying. You don't want to break this line of sight at this moment, because you don't know who's at the top of these stairs, right? Nah, we didn't need to come down this far. We should be fighting in the street over here. Realistically, we don't even need to be, like right here is where we should be. Right in front of this little side building, the supermercado, where you can utilize this small health pack, and you can use this for cover to get back and around to the safety of down the street. There's no reason kind of to be in front of them at this moment. I don't think that you guys needed to jump down here. You and Roadhog and Mercy put yourself into a losing fight again at this moment, and now they're gonna have a free push up the street while you guys respawn, because you're all going to die. Their spawn doors are literally right here. Let's just see what happens. Your healing aura wasn't on there for a second, but you literally hit it as soon as I said something. Don't throw your ult away in this situation, because it's not a fight you can win. Even if you got a couple of kills, it's not a fight that you could win, because they spawn right next to you, you know? You only went there because you were trying to stick with the team. There's nothing wrong with committing. I mean, if you're gonna commit, at least you committed, right? Like, if you're gonna go in for the team fight, if Roadhog is going for it, at least you committed. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's not a fight you can win, is all I'm saying, right? Because even if you kill, like, 2 of them, by the time you kill the other 3, the first 2 are gonna respawn and finish you guys off. Thankfully, you were able to get out, and that's great. Now would be a fine time to use your ultimate. Oh, that is dangerous. It's dangerous to go in on that Cassidy like that. He could stick you and one headshot you and end that push entirely. Thankfully, he didn't. But again, like Flo said, that's assuming he could aim, right? Roadhog was way out of position. He went all the way in on the point, past the payload, not utilizing cover. Literally just, like, turn. Please turn. Okay. That's fine. Look at where Roadhog is. What is protecting him over here? Honestly. He got exactly what he deserved. He needed to be punished for that horrendous positioning. You guys are doing fine. You're backing up to the point where you should be defending from, although you are a little bit too far forward still. Oh, dude. You lived through that Sigma ultimate by the skin of your teeth. You have 2 HP left right now, and Bastion is shooting you. I don't think there's a way you make it out of this alive, but, you know, it is what it is, right? Yeah, no, and there goes Mercy, too. And, like I said, it is what it is. And now, the only thing that can happen is, the only logical scenario next is that Soldier will run back and stagger himself because it's quick play, right? Oh, so... Oh my god, this is even better. I take it back. This is classic quick play, because the Soldier is behind their team at their spawn doors doing what exactly? Well, these are the hard-hitting questions, aren't they? Oh, so he's gonna stop an ego duel. He's gonna stop an ego duel, and then he's gonna get immediately destroyed. That's what he gets. He should never have been there. What was he doing there?
I am ready to activate the sound barrier. Here they come. Get ready.
What was he doing? Alright, so you're here. You got Ramatra is with you. Your support. You have your Mercy swapped over to a Moira, which is fine. That's totally fine. Soldier is discovering the new meta. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, bro. Oh my god. He's having himself a ball up there. The Cassidy is where he should be, aside from the fact that he could have taken this high ground position. It would have been so easy for Cass to have walked up, utilized these stairs, and stood here, where he can take shots at things and then retreat to safety. But aside from that, like, at least he's not in front of the tank anymore. All right. You're pushing a little bit too aggressively without having the tank inside of your healing aura. Although Moira is here, you are now the tank. So you have put yourself in front of the entire enemy team. You are now the Lucio tank. While you are amping it up, and you could swap over to healing and potentially save yourself. Like, if Sigma rocks you and Kiriko hits you with 2 kunai, that's going to be the end. And this is... You could have just been right here. Like, you were fine right here. You're going to boop him backwards. You got your Cass is... Okay, your Cass is using his ult, and then... To counter your Cassidy, their Cassidy decided it was time to use his ult, but because you just wall rode, you're now too high up to use your to drop the beat and potentially save the rest of your team. I think you will make it in time, but it's going to be very close to where Cass could have eliminated you guys before you're able to counter ult him. Oh man, and you didn't hear it because your Cass was doing it at the same moment. So their Cass was able to. This is the end of your guys' push. Your tank is dead. One of your DPS is dead. It's now you and Moira and Soldier against their team. This is the end of your defense in this point. That's, yeah. And, like, we chased the Sigma. The Sigma was low health. We wanted it badly, and we chased it. Oh, Soldier's using high ground. Look at Soldier go, dude. He figured it out. But, unfortunately, a Reaper showed up behind you and ended the push for you. That sucks. It is what it is, though. I think that the push was over for you guys regardless, so it would be in your best interest for your team to now back off and try and find a way out. But, of course, Moira being Moira. Oh, I knew it! I was just about to say it, and she did it before I could say something. Of course, Moira being Moira will throw... I'm just gonna back it up, because here it is. She'll throw the damage orb to try and finish off... Excuse me. She'll throw the damage orb to try and finish off the Sigma, instead of throwing the healing orb to protect herself while she escapes, and that is exactly what happened. Here we go. Ready? Here it comes. She fades. She fades, and what's the first thing she does? Do it, Moira. Do it. End your own life. There it is, bro. There it is. There it is, dude. Fuck keeping myself alive. I need to finish off that low health Sigma. Oh my god, bro. I need to use the damage orb. I need to put this on my TikTok, dude. Moira, ma'am, you got what you deserve. Aw, sad days, dude. Sad days, bro.
That was just a guy healing over here.
So you're amping it up to get back to the point. Unfortunately, like I said in the last game, I don't think you need to amp it up to get back to the point fast. Just utilize his speed boost that he gets for bouncing off of walls. If you're not speed boosting anyone, which you could see, there was only you there until the Ramatra came into your aura. There's kind of no reason to utilize the amp it up. You get your own speed boost just from the wall ride. But now you guys you're doing your thing, except for Ramatra. You went a little bit too far forward, and Ramatra is behind you at this moment. Hopefully you don't go all the way out. Oh god, bro. Right now, the Moira is just realizing that Soldier is up here. Soldier should not be here still. He should have taken the moment that he had to have hidden, as you know, until you guys came all the way back. But because he got so aggressive on this Ramatra, Moira now knows he's there, and this Soldier is dead. He can't, at this health pool, like with this amount of health left, and you can see it up here, he's got like, I don't know, 15-20% health left. He can't survive the attack from the Moira and kill her in time. So this Soldier's gone. There's nothing you can do to save him. He got greedy as well, wanted to get the kill on the Sigma, and it ain't happening, bro. This Sigma is gonna outlive everyone. And here it is. And here comes Soldier. He realized that he's getting chased by Moira, and he's like, oh shit, let me get out of here. And he starts running. Right, we don't need to be here, but Ramatra is in front of you, so at least there's that. You still have your speed boost aura on, which I'm not sure why. I mean, I feel like you would need the healing at this moment, right? I think you're about to swap over to it, but I don't think that, you know, once you made it to the point, I don't think you needed speed boost at all. And Ramatra was able to get the kill on not only Kiriko, but also their Sigma, which is astounding in this moment. And the Soldier died just like I knew he would. Moira died. That was actually, those were good shots, good team shots by you and the squad, able to pick off the majority of their push here. You could see their sad, disgruntled corpses all laying in the road, just torn to pieces. by you guys and your Deadshot aim. That was actually pretty good. Ramatra did a good thing by aggressing on them with the tank form, and potentially was only able to get the kills because you had speed boost on. So, while I do think that it would have been better to have had healing on in that moment, you did actually potentially help your team by having the speed boost up while Ramatra was tank forming. So, that's kind of cool. That's right. Now we're listening to the healing song. We got the healing song going. Bro. Look at this Reaper. He is chilling. He is smooth chilling. He thinks, you know what? I'm gonna get the most epic death blossom of my entire life when the team comes back. He's waiting for his moment. He's biding his time. This is what Soldier should have done earlier, by the way, when I said that Soldier should have waited for you guys to have arrived before he made himself visible. This is exactly what I was talking about, where Soldier should have been patient and just waited for his moment to come out. So you're looking down range, doing the best with the information you have. It should be healing aura. I don't think you need the, aura at this point. Speed aura. So you got that going. You're amping it up. There's kind of no real reason to swap back and forth, I think, at this moment. It's on speed boost to help Ramatra get aggressive and push. You did the right thing, I think, in that moment, because he was able to utilize tank form to punch to death Kiriko and Sigma, which is impressive that he was able to do that. And Kiriko didn't just leave. Like, she could have just left, but no. Like, she could have ran up a wall and made it so she couldn't get punched and just healed Ramatra, like, from the top of high ground. But, like, very few people are thinking about high ground in this game. So I'm kind of not surprised that she, you know, didn't think about it. But at the same time, I am kind of surprised that he was able to get the kill on her. And you got, you're doing the wall stalls, which I like. You're pretty good at the wall stalling. And getting aggressive on people while you're utilizing that kind of bounce off the wall, and you're like back and forth on the wall, makes you very, very difficult to hit, especially for a Cassidy who needs to hit you in the head. Like, his aim needs to be on point to get a headshot on you, unless he barrel stuffs you, and it's just not going to happen. Moira, however, doesn't need to aim at all, and can just no-brain in your general direction with her left or right click, depending on what she's got it bound to, and then she can drain you pretty easily, but a good use of the wall stall. You're backing up. That's good stuff. That's unfortunate, right? That's unfortunate that the Sigma came around the corner at the exact moment when you happened to be low health. Where is he? The Reaper. I'm just going to back it up like 10 seconds, because I don't even think the Reaper was attacking you. And I'm going to look at this from the third-person perspective. You can see Reaper slowly creeping down the steps. Bang, right? And no, so Reaper's trying to get the push on the cart. He's trying to sneakily move the cart to the checkpoint, right? But the Moira happens to see him coming down the stairs. So then that's when he starts getting aggressive. But at no point, not until right there, did he even get in there to try and hit you. And he wasn't even trying to get you. He was going after low health Hanzo. Which is hilarious. It's sad that you died in that moment. But, you know, it's one of those turns of events that you couldn't have saved yourself unless you pressed ultimate. But you didn't even know you were in danger until it was too late. I'm gonna break it off of you so that we can see. I keep doing that, sorry. I keep pressing, B is the options button when I mean to press N to take away the little bottom screen. So in this moment, we can see that the Moira is getting aggressed on. She's probably gonna die. Because the Moira is way back here and not able to heal the Ramatra, and he's getting Reapered in his butthole, he's gonna die. The Hanzo has like 5 hit points left and is getting beamed on by their Moira. There's 0 chance that the Hanzo makes it through this. So I think this is the end of your guys' push. Bro. Let's just see it again. Let's see it again right there for a second. So here's the moment where you go down. That's not what we're highlighting right now. This. Right here where I said the Moira's gonna die. The Ramatra's gonna die because Moira's not over here healing him. Watch what Moira does. She fades, she lands on the stairs behind him, and instead of healing Ramatra, immediately tries to damage the Reaper. What is happening? Bro, she could have potentially stalled out that Ramatra's death for a little bit longer by having dropped the heal on him as she faded through. But the very first thing she thought of when she got through that fade was, I need to damage the full health Reaper on the other side of this wall. Like, that is insane to me. Terrible, terrible play by this Moira. And now she's doing nothing. She's just strafing back and forth until she died. You know, that's what she gets. The Cassidy up on the high ground position is ego dueling the other Cassidy because he sees he's low health, but now none of your guys' supports are alive, so the best case scenario for him at this moment is to die quickly so that he can get back up with you guys, but he really wants this kill. And he was able to get it, so good for him. Good aim on his part. There goes the Hanzo, and Cassidy's gonna drop down right here. Moira and Sigma are gonna turn around and just one-hit him and obliterate him in like 1 second. Oh no, he stayed up on the high ground. Good thinking. They're C9ing the point to ego duel this Cassidy. Moira happened to back up, but only because she got shot. She accidentally pushed the payload to the point. Sigma is just completely forgetting about the payload. He doesn't give a fuck about this checkpoint right now. The only thing he can see is that this Cassidy is low health and he needs to get that kill. Reason why I keep speed up so much is to help the team get aggressive. I was hoping the Moira would do good at keeping them up. Yeah, dude, your Moira and the enemy team's Moira are the damagingest Moiras I have ever seen in my entire life. They are not trying to heal anybody. They don't even care to heal themselves, bro. You saw that Moira threw the damage orb instead of the healing orb when she needed the healing orb to actually escape. They don't give a shit, bro. They're here to hold left click and hope for the best.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
And Cassidy is still dueling this Sigma, wasting all of your guys' time. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on you because you're on your way back from the spawn now with the squad. I can't even look at Cassidy and his ridiculous antics anymore. You're breaking away the barriers, which is good. That's gonna help you should you need to get up quickly. You got the healing orb up. You're amping it up. That's a good thing. In this moment, you could have had another ultimate by now. One thing that a lot of people do is they'll hold on to their ultimate for the perfect moment. But in reality, the best thing to do, a lot of the times, the best thing to do is to press the ultimate button, because by the time the perfect moment comes around for you to have an ultimate, for you to have the ultimate and then use it, you probably could have had a second ult by then. So, like, in that moment, I think that you could have gotten away with just pressing the button. Especially before this Reaper even came down. At the start of this team fight, it definitely was time to drop the beat. Even though, you just get as many people around you as you possibly can, and you use it because, like, you guys need all the help you can get to win this fight. And you guys have 4 ults online at the same time right now. There's no reason to save it. Although, potentially, if you were to ult combo, right? Ult comboing with the Ramatra would potentially allow you to get a little bit more usage out of his ultimate. But again, there's nowhere to push them in this moment. Just like we were at the previous checkpoint, you guys are at their spawn door right now, so there's no sense in holding on to it. That was a hell of a boop, but it looks like this Cassidy is about to finish you off here. Only kept it because I know Lucio has the highest ult charge. Yeah, he does have a long ult charge, that's true. You are getting a lot of mileage, though, out of being able to heal the team since your Moira doesn't know how to use her yellow spray. That's unfortunate, man. The Sigma Rock got you, but the Cassidy was also looking at you. You know, there's only so much you could have done in that moment. You would have survived if your ult was used, but, you know, only for so long before the exact same thing that just happened. So, while we wait for you to spawn up, let's go ahead and take the bird's eye view. Let's take the bird's eye view of the situation. We see that Reaper is coming up behind your Hanzo. Your Moira... Where did Moira go? Moira faded at this moment, so I don't know that I can actually see her. Your Cassidy is coming up from the spawn. And your Ramatra is actually utilizing cover, which is, you know, something you definitely want to see the tank do. Let's just play it from here, like here, and we'll see what happens. Bang, boom. Yeah, so the Hanzo goes down. Okay, okay. The Hanzo goes down, and the Cassidy decides, I'm gonna try and duel this Reaper. This is kind of okay, because it could go either way. The Reaper could Wraith form out of there and save himself. The Cassidy has to hard commit to the situation, but if he hits the headshots fast enough, potentially he could maybe kill the Reaper. This is the thing that's pissing me off. This over here is the thing that's pissing me off. You see this Ramatra pushes forward to push them off of the point. Moira is not backing him up. She, like, her going for this kill on this Cassidy puts her in such a bad position right now. Everyone is looking at Moira at this moment. Every single person in the whole map is looking at Moira, who just used her fade to get up and try and kill a Cassidy. But for what? You're literally at the Cassidy spawn door. Moira, come on, dude. And she falls back down. The Brig backed off for whatever reason. Okay, so, and again, the Moira throws the damage orb when she could have thrown the healing orb to have supported the Ramatra, who is now out of position, knowing that she has to leave. Just gonna back it up here. She's getting hit by rocks, knowing that she has to leave. Instead of throwing the healing orb to heal, the Ramatra throws the damage orb to try and do what? I'm not exactly sure to Sigma. So she fades out of the way, and now she's up there. And again, she's not healing. She's not healing Ram. She's damaging Brig. There we go. Oh, only once Ramatra has 30% health left did she actually give a damn. Let's go back to you. Let's see where you are. You're coming back from the spawn here.
Got healing over here.
The Reaper and the Cassidy have settled their differences and decided to go separate ways, it looks like. I don't think they're dueling anymore. You're healing up the you're healing up the Ramatra. Thank God you're here, bro, honestly. Because if you weren't here, I'm telling you, if you weren't here, your tank would have been dead the entire time. You are literally the only thing that has saved your tank. So, as soon as you heard the Reaper ult, you could have broke it down. You know, we're fighting these guys in the corner, which is kind of fine, but your tank and your other support are down at this moment. And while their tank is also down, there's a potential that they could beat you in this push. You could have saved Moira and Ramatra potentially by dropping the beat here. And we're dead with it again. I think maybe just the one tip that I can give from this game is just to drop the beat, you know? Let the music play out. You're doing good with your song swapping. You're doing good boosting the Ramatra into places. The main thing, I think, maybe is just, like, you get a little bit aggressive, and then it ends up costing you your life, and you're holding your ultimate for quite a while. We still got a few more minutes left of this. We got 3 minutes left of this push. So let's see what happens here. And you guys are just coming back from the spawn now. You guys have just spawned in. Your 2 DPS here are in a losing fight. They know they're in a losing fight. And instead of falling back to take a better position, they should have retreated right now. Hanzo could have ran up here, bang, and now he's safe up here on the high ground. Cassidy could have fallen back in this little back corridor and fallen back to here, which is right near a mega health pack. Let's just fly in here, which is right near a mega health pack to save himself should shit go awry. But instead, they're fighting it out, which again, this is a losing fight for them. There's nothing they can do that would be good in this scenario. And now your Cassidy is dead. Your Hanzo uses his ultimate, which could potentially buy you a few seconds, but in reality, like, he could have just saved that ult until you guys got back. There's no reason for him to have used this here. And there goes Cass, kaboom. And so while these guys had to back off, like, they were already backing off anyway because their tank was dead, right? Like, they were getting aggressive only because Hanzo was there. They already couldn't push the payload forward. So this ult was kind of maybe a little bit wasted at this moment, but at least he's alive. You got your Ramatra is coming back to ward off. It's called peel. To peel for the Hanzo who is about to get taken out by this Cassidy. So he's peeling the aggression off of Hanzo and putting it onto himself. So that's good. And where are you going right now? Are you about to take this? You about to take this back way? Or are you just like trying to find a good position for yourself? And where is Moira? Bro. Here she is. TikTok Moira, baby. I mean, what else do we expect at this point, right? Damage orb out. Beam on the Cassidy. Used her fade to get up to the high ground position faster. You know, like, and she's gonna die. And she should die. She should be punished for this. This is terrible play on her part. I think you are just trying to find yourself into a good position. Let's find out here. You're trying to assist Moira. Moira needs to be punished at this moment. Moira should not be able to escape from this. You came in and saved the day by killing their Sigma. But, like, she should not be rewarded for that play. That got sketchy, bro. That got real sketchy. You're doing good swapping back and forth, back and forth. You can see that their team is still... That Moira orb is deadly. That thing is deadly, bro. So your Moira found her heal button. She hasn't seen it for the whole game, but she found it just there to keep you alive. So thank goodness for that, right? You're here with your... Ramatra is back. And unfortunately, it's high noon at this point. And because there's no cover for you anywhere. And this Cassidy, the only thing that could happen to this Cassidy that saves you in this moment is that either someone kills him or Ramatra does the only smart thing and puts the barrier up in front of him. I don't think that will happen, though. I do think what's going to happen is the Cassidy's probably going to get you. But let's find out. Let's just, let's play it from this direction. Bang. Yeah, and he was able to get you in that moment. That is unfortunate. Ramatra could have saved you in that second by throwing up his barrier on the Cass to stop his damage. Unfortunately, he got you. Your Hanzo did get away, though, so at least there's, you know, it's not all bad. He didn't get, like, a multi-kill. But their Sigma and Bastion, what are they doing, bro? It takes them so long to get back from spawn. Both Sigma and Bastion takes them so long to get back from spawn, and they thought, you know what would be the winning play? Let's walk all the way around, all the way through here, back behind the thing, around the point. The payload's over here. There was no reason for them to keep going this far. But of course, because Ramatra is alone right now, I think they're probably going to get the kill on him. I don't think there's any way that he can stop both the damage of Sigma and Bastion at the same time. Bang, so yep, so he gets stunned in this moment. Bastion is turning into the gingerbread turret. And this is the end of Ramatra. That's unfortunate. They shouldn't be rewarded for that. That was stupid play on their part. They had no business going all the way back there. But they are winning this push now. And unfortunately, your Hanzo is getting dove by both their Brig and their Cassidy, and I don't think Hanzo can survive this. I think there's no way that Hanzo survives this at all. And there goes Hanzo. And now your Moira's in there, and I guarantee Moira has the damage beam out right now. Oh my god, she threw a healing orb. No way. She threw a healing orb. She's trying to save herself. She's trying to get over to this health pack. I don't think she's going to make it. She did not make it. Are you back from spawn yet? Okay, you made it. You're here. No? No, okay, you were still dead in this moment. So you hadn't quite respawned yet. Right? Let me just back up and make sure that you were not a part of this. No, so this is when you got killed by High Noon. So we're still waiting. We're still waiting for you to come back from the spawn. Unfortunately. There goes Hanzo. There goes Moira. Into the death corridor. And it's good game there. We're going to break off from the group. And we're going to watch this from the top-down view. That's too far up. Bang, and we're going here. We got the team kill right at the end. They still have a lot of time left on this push. You guys should have been grouped up. The tank should have been grouped up with you. The Moira should not have been off on her own. And there is only... You guys both have an ultimate here. You can combo ults to potentially push them off. But because no thought was put into this push at all, like, this is a panic jump, right? The Ramatra is jumping down. He's panic jumping onto the payload to try and save it. He didn't put any thought into where his abilities were going to go. He had the potential to put up a barrier that he could have used to buy him a couple of extra seconds while he utilized his ultimate. He didn't think about that. He went straight into tank form, and now he's guarding. See, he's guarding instead of actually doing anything useful. You, on the other hand, actually have your healing aura up with 3 people in it, and it's getting amped up at this moment. And here comes the drop the beat. This ult combo is potentially very strong. And you were able to kill the Sigma, who wasted his ultimate trying to stop you. That was a stupid place for Sigma to have popped his ult. And that was extremely solid on your part. We're gonna watch it from your perspective here as you guys come back from spawn. And you do, we're watching it in full speed here. Here it comes at the same moment. Bang. That was very good. Very solid on your part to have pushed them back like that. Extremely good aim on the Moira. Like I said, you just aimed a little bit farther up than you were in the previous game and earlier in this game, and you were able to snag those headshots. And Lucio deals a lot of damage when he's hitting things in the head. In this moment, I hope you don't get aggressive on these guys. There's no reason to keep pushing them. They already know that they lost this. So there's no reason to keep getting up there, putting yourself in a place where potentially Brig and Cassidy could take you out at the same time. Looks like you have thought better of it. Good thinking. But TikTok Moira over here is like, no, nuh-uh. I'm not gonna let this Cassidy at 60% health go. She's already critical. She's like, no, I'm popping ult. Fuck saving it for the team fight, bro. She's going in right now. You know, getting those 2 kills does stagger the enemy team significantly, so that will help you win the next fight. Assuming that you guys live through the next push. Looks like you are going to be able to kill Bastion here. Yup. That's good stuff right there. So, you guys deathballing. This is a death ball. This is what it's called. It's called death ball. You guys deathballing and focus firing one target at the same time is the reason why things are dying so quickly. If more people did this, it would be very difficult for teams to win. Once you start combining like 4, 5, 6 people all shooting the same target at the same time, it becomes basically impossible for them to live. Like, there is more damage put out by 2 people then one target has hit points. They can last like a second and a half, and that's it. And when you have all 5 of you doing that, it's over. Like, they literally just can't live through it. Okay, so Moira and Ramatra are fighting a losing battle at this point. There's no reason for them to still be up there. It's time to go back to the payload and defend at the payload. You guys should be taking high ground positions around the payload. You know, you see Cassidy is already doing that. High ground positions around the payload so that you can stop them from wherever they come back from. Them being up here like this is asking for them to die because they are now the only ones that are still there. You did the right thing by coming back. They did not retreat when it was time. And hopefully, you know, hopefully they live long enough to tell the tale. Oh, God. Oh, God. That is scary as fuck, bro. That's terrifying. So you did the right thing by coming up here and like putting them in your aura. And then you had it on healing aura a second ago. You know, you amp it up, you try and save them. You could have saved them from behind this wall, right? Complete safety right here. Totally safe. No one is around you. You never would have died. You would have been in the best possible position to have made sure that your team actually made it to the next fight. Bang, they come forward. And in this moment, because you opened yourself up to all of this, all that aggression, this is essentially the same as the alpha moment at the beginning of the game, the alpha strike at the beginning of the game when everyone's cooldowns are fresh. Because they all just spawned, everybody has every cooldown available to them, and you just get melted before human reaction speed can even kick in, right? Like, you don't even have enough time to react to the fact that it's, like, that it's over before you're already gone. And that's unfortunate. And I'm gonna put this down. They decided to break away from the entrance where they were and go down mid, which is fine, except that like Moira and Ramatra still have the high ground position, so they're still in like the better spot here. Go ahead and let it play. We're letting it play. You can see their Cassidy and their Brig have completely split off from the group here. You got 3 over there, you got 2 over here. There's no reason for them to be here, basically. We're waiting for you to respawn still. Brig figured it out. Brig went back. She started supporting her team where she could. Poor Cassidy over here has hard committed to what is a losing fight. Bro, are you serious? Cass, you literally have an arrow sticking out of your forehead. Come on, dude. Come on, man. And I bet you, since you haven't, you just spawned in. Let's go back to you. Forget Cassidy. We'll watch him die in the kill feed.
Maybe I'll try something different this time.
Okay. All right. So he stopped. He went back. He dropped down. Found himself a little side corridor for him to get to safety for a second. This is that moment again where if you had saved Amp It Up, you could have used it right here to have gotten the critical targets up. With Brig utilizing ultimate, she gives a lot of additional hit points to everyone around her, which makes this push a lot harder for your team to deal with. The Brig ultimate is actually very strong, and with her being able to melee Ramatra and him being critical health, that Inspire healing is going to stack on top of the additional health that she gave everyone and make them extremely tanky for this death ball as they move forward. And that is, that's your Moira going down. Where was Moira? Bro, where was Moira? I gotta know. Let's just take it back for a second. There's your Moira, okay. And she goes into the corridor, and Bastion comes in after her, got it. And bang, that's the end of the Moira. Says, that image of Cassidy with the arrow was perfect summary of this match, of his match so far. Exactly, bro. Like, it's so bad. It's such bad positioning on his part. The Cassidy is crazy. The Cassidy on the other team and the Moira on this team are absolutely nuts. They're playing their own game of Overwatch, bro. They're playing a completely different shooter. Oh, no. And then after the Moira goes down, Bastion just turns around, comes out full tank form with the additional health from Brig and his full armor, and there's nothing you could have done at this moment. Like I can say, like, best case scenario, you could have been here, which would have saved the Ramatra for a second, and we're just gonna enjoy Lucio's death face one more time. Just one more time before this game is over. Oh god, dude, it's so good. Lucio death face, primo. Like, you could have been right here, right, which would have saved you for one more second, but literally just one more second, because then Bastion would have came out and been like, what's up, fam? And that would have been the end of it, right? So I'm pretty sure this is the end of the game. This has got to be the end of the game. So we're going to watch it from this third eye perspective, from this third person perspective even, and the bird's eye view. And we're going to watch as Cassidy gets mowed down by probably the Bastion, I would imagine, since he's going to do his best to try and get one more kill before the game is over. Oh, no, he lived. He fell back. He's not helping the payload get stalled, but, you know, he fell back. He's still alive for at least one more second. And then he decides to come down. Instead of just utilizing his high ground position, he decides, I'm going to come down the steps, bro. I'm coming down the steps. He could have waited. He could have waited for this moment. Rolled off or fell off from his high ground position and been safe this entire time. How he is still alive with 10% hit points is beyond me. Should I send one Lifeweaver match? Yeah, you could send Lifeweaver. I'd be happy to review a Lifeweaver game. So, and then the Hanzo goes down. That was the only thing he could have done. He stalled for as long as he could with 10% hit points. Oh, and you're back, dude. You're back. Nuh-uh. You're gonna go for the stall? Go ahead, dude. Oh, no. Yeah, you can't do anything. I mean, you wouldn't have lasted anyway, right? But high noon, too? Forget about it, bro. Yeah. That's it, man. I do love, my favorite part about this last push, though. And I'm just going to back it up 10 seconds. Because this is hilarious to me. Bang. We're going to go back to the spawn where you are coming out of. We're just going to go back over here. Because this is the funniest, this is one of the funniest parts of the whole game here. Okay, so you guys came out over here. Look at this. Look at this. Moira, one of the fastest, most elusive characters in the game, decides, yo, it's overtime. I better come back as Ana. With her immense movement speed. I better swap over to Ana so that I can get back to the point in time. And somehow, still manages to die before the game is over. Look, she actually made it back with the help of your speed boost. Actually made it back to the point and managed to catch another L before the game ended. What a flawless play on her part. Way to go swapping over to Ana. Fastest character in the game. You should have just stayed Moira, fam. I don't understand what the point of that was. Ramatra's just getting obliterated. That's going to be what it is. There's nothing he could have done in that moment to have saved himself. And then you guys lost the game. That's okay. Going for that nano save. That's it, bro. She's gonna generate a full nano boost in the time that it takes her to walk back from spawn in overtime. Oh my god, bro. That was awesome. That was fantastic. All right, cool. Man, that was a good one. Okay, so I think in general, and I'm gonna go back over here. I'm just gonna pull this up one more time.
Ready for battle.
So, I think in general in this game, one thing that you did really good with is your swapping back and forth of the healing and the speed boost is pretty strong. Your ability to wall stall, jump on the wall and then jump off and then jump on the other wall and jump off and make yourself an elusive target is very strong. You're good at hitting the headshots when you remember to aim up just a little bit because Lucio is short. You did a good job with that. And I think all of that was really good. I think the main things that you can improve on as Lucio is just to be a little bit more passive in your play. Put the teammates in front of you and use them as meat shields. And if your meat shields aren't in front of you, it's time to back up, right? And then aside from that, drop the beat more often because you could have had like 2 more ultimates this game and that may or may not have made the difference between you guys winning. Even if you only get you and like 1 or 2 other people, drop the beat anyway, because the times when, like, saving it for the time that you need it most is almost certainly going to end with you missing out on an opportunity to have won a team fight that Lucio's ultimate could have saved. And, like, in general, though, I think you're a pretty good Lucio. Very solid gameplay. This was really fun. I am excited that I got to review those. Thank you so much. And we'll do some more Overwatch VOD reviews tomorrow. I'm gonna go and hit the John real fast, and then we're gonna dive into a few games. If you guys would like to play with me, if you would like to jump in with me, I will be back in like 1 minute, and we can jump into a few games here, maybe for like the next hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe like hour actually, maybe like an hour and a half. I'm looking at the time. I'm trying to see on my OBS, but there's a bunch of windows blocking it. I like how I'm moving my head as though like moving my head is gonna move the windows around on my screen. Yeah, so like a little bit over an hour. I'll be right back, and then we'll jump into some games. If you guys are here, finish up the games that you're in. Drop me a message and let me know that you want to play. Alright, dude. So, we got the air conditioner running in here. So, if there is, like, some background noise, a little bit of background noise, that's what that is. I apologize for that, but it is 78 degrees in here, and I am schmelting. So, I definitely needed it. Alright, so. Who wants to play some Overwatch? Flo, are you around? You want to play? You want to jump in? Welcome back. Thank you so much. It looks like you are not on. That's totally cool. You want to play? Send me a friend request. All right, dude. I'll hit you with the add friend. Drop me the thing in here. Did I get your VOD? Let's find out here. I do not have an email from you yet, Flo. Let me just check my... I have no spam in my spam folder. Yeah, so I'm not seeing one from you yet. DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com. I'm hitting refresh a bunch of times. Sorry for the sound cutting out if you guys heard the sound cut out. I have not gotten any emails. Not yet. Yeah, I'll review the Lifeweaver one tomorrow then. Okay, so we got the spicy one. And then that way, you know, we can get some gaming in before this day is over. Hashtag 11725. Right? Send. Boom. Friend request sent. Let's go. Okay, so your game is ending right now. I'll wait for you, Spicy. And we'll get in there. We'll drop some Lucio gameplay. And you can hit us with the beat drops and all that. Dope. And again, if you guys are here, you guys are watching, and you want to come with us, hit me with your name and your hashtag inside of chat, and I will be happy to bring you in. I'm just gonna queue up his straight up damage. Tried sending it again, might have just misspelled. Yeah, just all one word, obviously. You know, I don't know why I had to say all one word. Like, I say that when I tell people the username, like if they're searching for it on YouTube. That's why I said it. But like, it's an email. Of course, it's all one word, my guy. Like, there are no spaces in emails. What is this? 1998? You gonna play Lifeweaver? Sure, man. Whatever you want to play. I know that Flo likes to play Ilari. So whatever you guys want, I'm totally cool with it. Some of your hero customization is unavailable in this instance. That's weird.
Honor is all I have left. I'm turning up the heat.
What's going on with the maybe you guys know here. What's going on with the little plus that is new above our health bar? What is that? You guys know about this? I saw it in the gameplay, and I just saw it for the first time here. Play my Lifeweaver matches later today and send it to you. All right, sounds like a plan. So we're on Dorado, attack, and straight off the jump. Let's see, we have a diva, and so what does that leave me? We have a Bastion. All right. Or I'll play them with y'all. Hey, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. It'd be weird to review a VOD that I was in. But I guess, like, I do review my own footage here and there, so I guess that'd be fine. We have a Tracer.
A pleasure.
I'm not 100% sure how effective the Tracer is going to be off this start point. But I guess we'll find out. DPS passive gives a down arrow, friendly on a nade, and up arrow, and getting anti-healed shows a cross-out plus. Got it. That's helpful. That's new with this most recent update, huh? Alright, we're going in as soldier. Thanks, bro. That was a clutch life grip. That got me into the high ground position. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much effective shots I'm going to be able to put in from here. I think I'm just going to move forward. There's a Sombra behind. I'm not sure where the Sombra is, actually. because she just hacked me and then left. Absolutely clutch play on her part. Just gonna drop that there. Okay. So we were able to kill the Ramatra there, so I'm gonna go ahead and push forward. The Ramatra is getting too aggressive and needs to be punished for his indiscretions. That's why I was targeting him. He got a little bit too far forward, asked me if I saw my error, and I thought to myself, you know, I see the error, but it's not mine. And turns out it was his error. You know, I'm just gonna stay with the payload, because the more we're pushing the payload, the more we're actually going to win. We got Ilari is getting pushed by the Ram. Unfortunately, we lost her. We're just gonna go ahead and put the damage in on the Lucio. We can see that their team is pushing forward a little bit too aggressively for the fact that we are in our spawn right now. We got this. Mercy is 1 HP here, and we were able to get the kill on her, thank goodness. We're gonna go ahead and help our Kiriko. It's a little bit annoying that Cassidy was able to get the drop the beat on him from all the way over there. But we're just gonna leave. I think we're just gonna leave. And D.Va can dive him. That's totally fine. She has enough health to live through that. And if he decides he wants to run down this corridor, nope, he never made it. Poor Cassidy. It's a hard time being Cass in this meta, bro. I don't understand why people think Cass is so good, or maybe they just want to play with their new Cowboy Bebop skin, but Cass sucks, bro. Like, I hate to break it to everyone. Cass wasn't even good in the last iteration of Overwatch, like in Overwatch 1. Like, he hasn't been good in a minute. Just gonna kill that Mercy. I'm gonna line of sight the Sombra, who is behind me. She is literally doing nothing. Sombra on their team is a complete liability. And I'm gonna make her visible so that D.Va can take her out. I don't think Sombra makes it out of this.
Hello there.
Oh, maybe she will. Bruh. The Ramatra coming up, just punching his way up the stairs was hilarious. And that's the end of him. I mean, that's what happens. You shouldn't have messed with Flo. You should have known better. Just gonna put the damage in. This Sombra is hilarious. I'm saving my ult here. We're just gonna save it. We're very close to the end. I doubt that I will end up needing it. I'm gonna kill the Lucio behind. I'm just gonna line of sight that Cass. The Mercy did one of the funniest things I've seen all week. Instead of resurrecting her tank, she resurrected the Lucio. So super solid play on her part. Yeah, and the Sombra is up top somewhere. We're just gonna back up out of the ultimate of the Ramatra. I'm not gonna get killed by this. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, I'm just leaving, dude. We're just gonna get up with the squad here. If they decide they want to chase us, that's you know, that's on them. We can run, they can't. We got plenty of time here. Plenty of time. Plenty of time, 3 ults online, we're good to go. Grab a couple of kills, we'll be fine. I'm going in with the D.Va. And I was able to get the kill on that Mercy using the attack visor and kind of pushing them away here. And I'm just running them off of the point. And hopefully it works. Oh my god. What a clutch life grip, dude. That was amazing. I got damage for that Lucio. We got that Lucio is dead. I'm not worried about that Sombra right now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Just gonna kill that Ram. Gonna put the damage in on this Junkrat. Junkrat's 1. We're just gonna put the damage in on this Sombra. Sombra's 1. And she's done. And I think this is game. I think this is game right here. Oh, we got Lucio's here. Had Lucio here. Oh my god. What a hilarious turn of events that turned out to be. That was an insanely clutch life grip. Spicy one. Holy shit, what an awesome life grip. Also, the Illari ultimate on the Ramatra who's sitting there guarding is just ridiculous. It's insane how powerful that is. It took all of his hit points. Fantastic, bro. That was quick. We were in and out of that bitch. You saved my life, Spicy one. Saved my life with that life grip. I got this Twitter account that offered to feature me, right? And then, I'm not gonna say which one, but they offered to feature me, and then they asked me, I was like, yeah, sure, I'd love to be featured. What do I gotta do? And they were like, well, here are our packages that you can purchase. I'm like, bro, that's not you featuring me. That's me buying your promotion. That's not the same thing. It's not quite the same thing. While I appreciate the offer, like, you're literally selling me something. You're not, like, giving me, you're not helping me out in any way. I could literally buy that from, like, any other Twitter account as well. It is funny, right? The audacity. They should know better. Hey.
Chew on that.
The only reason I use Cass in the practice range is so that I can make sure that my aim is on point before we go into games. Like, I see all these Cassidys appearing in lobbies and stuff like that, and he's not really that strong.
Select your hero.
We got Josh, Jawsh. Solid name choice. Okay, so we have a Reinhardt on Ilios Well. I can't say that this is a pick I would get behind. This is definitely not a choice I would have made. And a Hanzo on Ilios Well. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Guys got interesting character choices on Ilios Well. This could be a good place for Junkrat. Let's go ahead and play Junkrat. Let's make it a little wild, right? Let's make it a little crazy. A little bit of wildness. We're gonna let Reinhardt be Reinhardt and do whatever he does. We're gonna let him make a distraction for us. And I'm going to launch myself up into the sky and just fire a bunch of bombs kind of down in their general direction. We can see that they have an Echo right now, and that's a little bit scary for me because I am, like, in a position where I could really be fucked up by an Echo, and that's kind of not the life I want to lead today. But still, it's also kind of funny because, like, I could have chose Echo and I opted not to. So I'm just gonna fall back here. And then here comes their Echo. Coming in for the sauce. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. So she killed me, so now I get to come back as Echo and absolutely destroy her. Officer Daddy. Well, we're about to see who the real daddy is here. Hopefully it's me. I don't think that they were prepared for the mistake they just made. We are outnumbered. Come and get me. Come and get me, fam. You see me. Yeah, you see me. You know who I am. That's right, bitch. I'm you. Hey, man. Hey, man. What's going on, dude? Oh, man. Their team is obliterating our team. Lucio only heals if he's by teammates. Listen, if you want to review Lucio's VOD, you're going to have to get your own goddamn stream. Alright? And Reinhardt only succeeds if he's played into a comp that makes him actually useful. The fact that you are dead is not the Lucio's fault. At all.
Going up. Adaptive circuits engaged. Hanzo.
Well, this is the end of this push here. That is what it is, dude. Ryan loves eating bullets, I see. Yeah, he does, bro. Yeah, he does, dude. He could charge them into the well. He could charge them into the well if he could make it to the well. But instead, he's going to stand directly in front of them with his shield down. That'll show him. I just want the boop kills. I don't blame you, dude. The boop kills are fun. That's kind of the whole reason you play Lucio on well, you know? We're just gonna wait for this game to come up. Two of the worst support picks.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Okay, I'm gonna let this guy say one more off the wall thing, and then I'm gonna put him into the dirt here. I'm gonna talk him down into sadness. So just be prepared for that. I'm gonna be real mean to him if he keeps up. Oh no! I need a heal here. Our tank is dead already, so it's going great. Well, yeah, dude, our team's getting dusted. Dusted.
Taking flight.
I'm just waiting for the squad. We're gonna see if this Orisa decides it's a good idea to push forward to the point. She's not using cover. She's standing in the middle of the open. You took that engagement and none of your support were even here yet, fam. That's on you.
Scaling up. Adaptive circuits engaged. Orisa.
Yeah, dude, their team's dealing a lot of damage to us. That's for sure. Uh-oh. I think I need to go. Well, this is gonna be what it is. This is this game. That's sad. Oh, damn. I got sunstruck. That's unfortunate. Oh, Lucio's the only one doing a job. Imagine that, the one that the tank was talking shit on. Good job, Spicy One. I appreciate you trying.
I've got you in my sight.
Yeah, bro, this is over. That was awful.
Play of the game. Focal point locked.
Well, there it is, dude. 6 deaths. That's what it comes down to. 6 deaths. That's all that it is, right? Is what it is. Nah, man, it's all good. Fuck that guy. We don't need to listen to his shit. With his sad-ass endorsement rating. Like, you don't get to talk shit until you make it to an endorsement rating where people take you seriously. Right? Like, if you want to be the tank, and you want to start giving people direction, be good, right? If nothing, at least the tank was entertaining. He sure was, man. I had fun, you know? He couldn't take space worth a damn anyway. He tried to play Ryan on well. He had no idea what was going on.
Double kill.
It wasn't us. That guy decided not to win that game. That's what it came down to.
Making yourself an easy target. It's high noon. Anyone else?
Double kill.
Just waiting for this next game to start.
Double kill.
My endorsement rating is still in the gutter from when I kept disconnecting. That's totally fine, man. You weren't the tank who was talking shit, you know? If he, like I said, if he wants to be the tank who is giving direction to the team, telling people what they should and shouldn't play, telling people who's throwing or whatever, you know, talking about Lucio, you know Lucio doesn't heal unless he's near the team, right? Like, if you want to talk like that, have a 5 endorsement rating. It's pretty simple. It's not hard. You know? Show people that you have actually played the game.
Select your hero.
And he can't, you know, also, like, he can't use cover to save his life. So, like, we could literally review that clip, and I can show you the point where he decided that it was time to stand in front of the 5 enemy team, take a bunch of damage, and then press the I need support button. So, you know, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about, right? Should I send more Lucio clips after the tips you gave me, or should I send Lifeweaver VODs? That's up to you. Whatever you want. Whatever you like, I'd be happy to review it.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Bang.
Here's the plan. Do what I do.
Bang.
Listen to what I
We're
say,
in here, dude.
and don't screw this
Getting ready for this next game. We're gonna attack on Midtown. I couldn't remember the name of this place. I had this, the theme song for this map stuck in my head. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning the other day, and I was literally just like bobbing my head to the theme song to this map. Hey,
5, 4,
it's hilarious.
2, 1.
My only... Aw, damn, bro.
Capture objective A.
I was gonna say, I think we're facing like a 5 stack. My only, regret about that last game is that I didn't start talking shit on him immediately.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm staying near your pylon. The way that Ramatra sounds when he's like punching in his tank form is hilarious. He's just like, gah! Oh, that's not who I wanted to fight, but alright. Not necessarily where I wanted my shots to go, but alright. Just gonna... Uh-oh. Never feels good when the Mei goes down. When the Mei goes down, it means that she had time to ice block and either didn't or died through the ice block. Ryan, if you come all the way back here and we kill you, it's on you. Okay. Alright, good. Smart. I deserved that. I overcommitted to firing that Helix rocket, but I really wanted to Helix rocket them.
I've seen tougher spots.
Okay. We're pushing forward. Moving up, moving up, moving up. Moving up. Gonna get that kill on the Ash. Gonna get this kill on the Ram. No, we're not. We're gonna do nothing to the Ram. Moira needed to get back behind her side of the wall. You stay on your side of the wall, Moira. You should know better. Yup. Woo, what a clutch life grip, dude. Yeah, that Ram went down. You saved me at the moment I needed it most. Again. Solid play. I'm staying here on the point, so if the tank wants to go kill herself, that's on her. She wants to go throw her life away, that's on her.
Something to kill here.
I'm on fire.
Yeah, bro. Gonna put some silly damage in. A little bit of silly damage because we don't really need it. Not really helping anybody as much as it is just for funsies. Well, what if I just walk away? Oh, is our team dead? Aw, man. We'll see if they see me. We'll see if they find me. Aw, come on, Ash. Damn. Someone on our team said don't walk into the ram ult. No shit. Did you come up with that all on your own, dude? Thanks. Another tank with a great plan. I like that Zen was cool just chilling with me, though. That's pretty funny. That Ash is one. That ram is none. Put the old rocket down into Bob. Get out of here, Bob. All right? You're no longer welcome here. I'm starting to get hungry. Come back, Ash. Oh, shit. Whoop. Just gonna... Thanks. I'm just gonna stand behind the, fire truck here. Got the ram is up top. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I don't think he will. I think I'll just run away. I think what's probably gonna happen is I'm probably just gonna run away. Aw, May, you're killing me, dog. That probably could have been my death at that moment. Thankfully, I have great support players. And I'm just gonna stand by this tree. So. Whoop. And then I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna whoop. Right out of there. Whoop. Dude, me and the Zen are just waving to each other. All right, I'm getting out of the way. I'm getting out of the way. That was too funny, though. Come on, man. Yep. Yes, sir. Well, we're just gonna push this right in front of Bob here. Bob will be none the wiser. Hey. That was awesome. We made them face the sunrise. I don't know about on your screen, but my screen said triple kill, so that feels great. I'm gonna try and combo with you, Junk. Ults.
Do you have a mic on here? Do you have a mic on here?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Uh-oh. Yo, Clutch. I really don't want to be the one who kills Zen. Alright, we're putting it in. We're putting it in their face.
Life protects life.
Guys. Oh, that Ash is one. There we go. Just a pain in the ass. We are fighting a losing battle here. But we baited out the male, so. We got plenty of time. Let's just fall back and group up.
Working on your injury.
Oh, yeah.
My ultimate is ready.
I am 65.
Thanks for the review, by the way.
Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm here for.
I see an enemy.
Thanks.
86. Flo, you want a combo?
Hell yes, I'm gonna put up.
I'm ready when you are. Nah, maybe we wait.
I'm gonna try my street live.
All right, Flo, hit it when you're ready, and I'll do mine.
I've got you in my sights.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull you into that. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Goddamn Bob. In the way, bro. Bob is always stalling our payload progress. Being a dick.
Okay.
All right. We got your ult. We're going to drop it right on the point. Oh, if I make it there.
Life protects life.
Biotic healing ready for use.
Well, it was a good try.
Oh, wow.
Hell of a good push, boys.
Big hips.
Good God, look at that Life Weaver healing. That's ridiculous. Holy shit, bro. 15K. That's that tree.
I like the light wheel, bro. A lot better.
Hell yeah. That was awesome. That was a good one. I am going to put us in the practice range here.
That was such a bad play. I had better plays than that.
Bro, there was one time when you sunbursted him or whatever it is, and I got like a 4-piece off of that.
Do I send in these matches that we're playing now, or do I send in the matches after I leave?
I think probably after we're not playing as a group, because there's more communication between all of us.
Okay.
Those thorns are sharp, aren't they?
It's time. Right in my line of fire. You tangled with the wrong man.
I missed. Damn it. Just practicing the aim, getting the aim together.
Born with me. That's in your bonnet. Dead on.
Double kill.
I didn't even do that the first time I ever played Ryan. His first play as Ryan was him standing in the choke, not taking space, letting his shield die. Yeah, well, I mean, that's how, like that's how he thinks tank is played. That's why That's why his endorsement rating is so low. Because no one is like, oh man, this guy is killing it. Because he wasn't. They were killing him. We got Tyler SMG as our tank. Alright, Tyler. Let's find out, man. Oh no. We're playing against Apple and Banana again. Apple and Banana
What do you
are...
think about the new life?
Apple and Banana are the two supports from the last game. Apple and Banana are the two supports from the last game, just a heads up. Lifeweaver is pretty strong in terms of healing. I know that they reduced his main heal a little bit, but I still think he's very strong.
No, he has 80 heals now. Last time he had 70.
Oh, I thought they were reducing it.
Every soldier.
No, they only reduce the time it takes to charge it up because you have to charge it longer now because he has more.
All right, Flo, sounds good, man. Thanks for hanging.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Initial flashpoint.
So, got a Widow, and we have a Sigma. The Widow is kind of tough to get good use out of in this map. And I need to wait for my team to come in. This is a bad spot for us to move in at. I think my best case scenario here is just to go around to the side. Inevitably, this Genji will decide that it's time to come after me. Oh no, it's the Queen. Okay. Well, at least it's Queen. Whip. I need to get out. I need to take an off angle here. That Genji not chasing me is smart on his part. If he'd have chased me, he would have died. Now that Moira is here, now it's good for him to advance. That guy's smart. He's a good player. We need to get down there, Moira. It's not gonna happen, though. It's done. Done. Our push is over. Yep. Our push is over. I'm taking the long road. Trying to get back up with the squad. You can hear the Genji is still right on my tail. He's looking for it. I'm not gonna give it to him, though. I'm simply not going to give it to him. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stagger either. But, that's fine. We lost the fight there. No. Not gonna be able to make it in on time. That's totally fine. We weren't going to win that team fight anyhow. They have ultimates and we don't now. Their Moira needs to die. But that Genji is not going to let me, not gonna let me go. They got a Zen and they got a Moira. Those are the two that need to die. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to do anything.
I rub some dirt on it. Let's go.
Zen first, then Moira.
Flashpoint.
Ideally.
In 10 seconds.
The tree of life is ready.
Our team is staggered here. Looks like Ryan had died. Or maybe he died before. Maybe they did get away.
Anyone in?
So our team is taking the point. We're just gonna kill this Moira. Yep. Yeah, Genji. You are gonna get fucked with, and you're gonna fuck around and find out, fam. There you go. That's what you asked for, right? That's what you were looking for when you came over and started putting yourself in my face? So now it's just their Queen. We just need to make sure that Ryan is supported, and we should be able to take out Queen no problem. Get a nice hefty stagger on her, right? Oh, wow. What a fucking clutch Queen play. I'm just gonna watch my kill cam. Bang. Boom. Oh, so good. She hit all of her abilities on me. She hit me with the knife. She hit me with the axe. She got me point blank with a shotgun to the face. I'm just gonna try and save our cast, and it's not gonna work. So we're out, dude. Moira's just gonna have to die in there, unfortunately. Just gonna get back up with the squad. Hey. We're just gonna wait.
When you use your tactical visor, do you want me to give you pedal platform so you can have high ground?
This point is kind of hard to say yes to that. Because I'm gonna have to move around.
The rocket got you. Biotics deployed. Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
Yeah, that queen had no chance. She stood no chance. I appreciate the combo of abilities, though. That is smart.
Oh, who are you talking about?
Their cast is here. So I am gonna die, I think, to their Malga. Yeah. Because he came in, he just stomped after me. I don't think my team was with me at all. Oh, yeah, my team had died. Okay. So it is what it is. Just gonna keep rushing forward. Gonna try and get up with the squad.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Thankfully, this Genji isn't very good. He made some good plays there at the beginning. But now he's like rushing into our face, getting too aggressive as Genji. Is what it comes down to. We need to hopefully not get seen in this moment. Alright, Ryan is here. Gonna try and keep Ryan up. I'm gonna come around to the side. Just utilizing my speed to move me in and out.
Biotic healing ready for use.
Woof. Poor Ryan. Coming back to get up with you, big dog. We got one more push, maybe.
That Naga almost killed me. What the heck?
Well, I tried to stagger it. Best case scenario. I was trying to put us into overtime there on that point. Even if I had died, if I'd have gotten the Zen kill, perhaps I could have gotten it. But I got one hit by the Cassidy. Got one shot in on me by the Cassidy, and that ended up taking me out there. We have Bang. Got there. Moira is going to think twice about this. Or at least she probably should think twice about this. Their team is now coming. So I have to get back. All right. Our Ryan is dead. Well, that's the end of Ryan. Sorry, dude. Nah, we gotta go, bro. We can't live through this. Yep, just trying to support the support the best I can here. Gonna be difficult for us to do anything with this like 2v5 scenario we got going on, 3v5 scenario that we got going on here. A little bit more even now.
I've got you in my sights.
Yeah, I deserved that one. But I was able to put enough damage in on someone on their team. Actually, I think I was damaging their Moira, I feel like. So I think that Zen just happened to die. But hopefully that evens it up a little bit for our squad. Our Moira's down. Our cast is not even trying to make it back, it doesn't look like. He's like dancing around over here. We need to, yeah, no. This is over. This game is over. Yeah, nah, we're not going anywhere with those guys, unfortunately. The Cassidy on our team was like, I don't know if he was in a duel with Genji or what, but he wasn't trying to get to the point. And then the Reinhardt on our team, like, first of all, Reinhardt is just not a good play into Mauga. And second of all, like, he died a lot of times. He was able to make it out of the Mauga ultimate, which I was really impressed by. But that being said, like, it just wasn't that hard. Nah, man, I'm gonna play for a little bit, and then I'm gonna call it a day here. I got some things I gotta do. I gotta go eat. I'm getting pretty goddamn hungry. I'll probably play like 2 more, and then I'm gonna call it an afternoon here. And then I gotta edit the video from earlier. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I gotta edit the video from earlier so that I can put that up on YouTube. And you know how it goes, man. Grind never stops. So I'll be back and I'll do that one tomorrow. Just send it to me in the email. Actually, I might, let me just see if I got flows. Yeah, so I got flows. I'll do flows tomorrow and then I'll do yours on Friday. That way we do a little bit of both here. Just gonna send Tracer packing again. I'm gonna send Bob out there. Get out there, Bob. Dude, Bob does work. He is the best. Bob's a better DPS than me. No lie. Bob is the best DPS in the game. Guy never misses. Unless that happens, I guess. I'm doing some extra strafing. Messing around with Ashe. I never play Ashe. I honestly don't think that her neutral game is that strong. I think that her gun itself is pretty weak compared to a Widowmaker or a Hanzo, which have similar rate of fire. And in addition to that, I think that her dynamite is not really that good. But I think Bob is an insane ultimate. So, like, I guess that's the reason why her neutral game probably isn't as strong. Whereas, like, Widowmaker's neutral game is insanely strong. Hanzo's neutral game is insanely strong. But they have shit ultimates. Alright, we're defending on Rialto. We're gonna get up with our Sigma tank. I'm gonna play soldier so that we can fire down from the high ground position. Take a sip of my Red Bull here. Are we playing against Banana again? No, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to press that.
Let us see to it.
Gonna go ahead over to the high ground position. Hopefully Sigma decides it's a good idea to join me. We'll see.
Make your preparation. Careful research is effective research.
Just gonna destroy all these. Just on the off chance they want to get in my way. We're good to go. We're in it to win this bitch. Hopefully. Got a Genji again. Yeah, your barrier's gone, man. Because you used it to do nothing.
So I didn't expect to get rocked off the map. That was...
It's all good, man. It's all good. No big deal. Alright, so we lose this first point. It's time for us to back off. Any amount of additional aggression we put in at this moment is just kind of wasted. Unfortunately, our Moira's down. Nothing we can do about that one. I don't know what Sigma... I don't know where Sigma was throwing that rock to. But it wasn't to me. Yo, nuh-uh. There Moira left. Oh, okay, Genji. It's gonna be like that, huh? Have I got a deal for you, fam? He immediately died. You can hear at the end of my kill cam, the Genji goes, ugh. Good. That's what he gets. Just gonna fly up high. That's unfortunate. Got their team is pushing forward here. They definitely win this point, and I need to use this roof to slide me backwards. We need to damage out that barrier. Just end it as quickly as possible. Quickly and as efficiently as possible. I wouldn't be surprised to see their Genji try and go around for a side flank here. Doesn't look like he's going to. Really no need for him to, I guess. Look at him. Look, he's so cute with his 10 HP. Running away. I don't think I can save you. Sorry about that, man. That was, you were up the creek right there. Just gonna give one to that Ana, since that's what she seemed to have wanted. That's why she swapped over to Ana to begin with, right? Come on down. What's the matter, Genji? So they're just gonna use all their ults right now. They invested 3 ultimates into this. And it's gonna win them that that push right there. But it doesn't matter, because we're standing in front of their spawn basically anyway, so we're not accomplishing much by putting in all this damage here. Just waiting for our tank to come back. There's our tank. That was our tank. Their Genji needs to retreat, or else it's over for him. Just by me being a tank here, at least we had a tank. Stopped their push a little bit. You see, Genji doesn't want nothing to do with me now. All of a sudden, Genji's entire game changed around. His entire thought process is different now. Andy, Ashes raid, it didn't come up. Andy, thank you so much for the raid, bro. I appreciate it. Oh my god, I miss you, man. How's everything been? Raiding with the party. Thanks, dude, I appreciate it. How's everything been? I haven't seen you in ages, bro. I'm glad to see you're still doing it. I got this, this Genji is kind of... Okay, so he backed off. He's now engaging with his squad. That's smart on his part. My team is definitely going to die in this moment. The only thing I can do is fall back right now. You can see my entire team is dead. My tank is now alone. I'm just going to use this high ground. Just falling back. Hey. Genji, I don't know what you think is going to happen, but the opposite of what you think is going to happen is going to happen. You're going to make no progress on me, and I'm going to end up killing you, fam. All good, buddy. Love Overwatch. Not played it in so long. Yeah, dude, right now is actually a really good time. They just did a bunch of changes here with this most recent season, and Overwatch is actually in a better place than it's been in a while. Probably since, like, Overwatch 1 released. Like, the amount of changes they've made along the way. They reworked the comp system. They got some larger hitboxes so that people who aren't necessarily Overwatch mains can come in and actually like play the game and like swap between games without there being such a big difference. It's okay that I'm getting dusted right now because I stopped their ult from pushing in on me. As my team is not going to be able to live through this. They're trying. Oh yeah, we did. Okay, cool. That was a lot of ultimates on their part. Just need to finish her off, and we're good to go. Yeah, we just won that team fight, so everything's good. But yeah, it says they that was a quick dinner. That was a quick dinner. Didn't give you a boop on the Ana. Yeah, the boop can sometimes be slightly out of range depending on latency, which is like you can't see it. There's no visual like indicator of where the boop is, so like it can be difficult to know when that happens. But if you ever boop somebody, if you swear you booped someone and it doesn't give it to you, it's because of latency. Like the poor Genji. I need to fall back here. Yeah, my team doesn't want to get too aggressive in this moment. If we get off of the point, that could be the end of us here. We're just putting the damage in, forcing them backwards without utilizing too many resources to do so. You can see that they are utilizing their ultimates, but they haven't made any ground here, so there's really kind of no reason for them to be using them. Even if our team dies, we have the respawn advantage right now. They can't really make it back to us fast enough to stop us right now, so like their team is up the creek in this moment. Got our Lucio is alone right here, so that doesn't inspire confidence. Yeah, Luce is dead. That's not great, huh? I'm just gonna back off. Just backing off.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Moira. Capabilities
So our team, yeah, our team is dead here. Our whole squad died basically. Unfortunately, the tank had died, and I tried to duplicate their healer so that I could become the healer and keep the tank alive. But as soon as I did, the tank had just died. So that's unfortunate. There isn't a character I could have used my ult on that would have been better though. That's kind of the best case scenario in that spot. I am definitely about to eat it again. The auto damage, but you know, that's the only thing we can do to stagger the point here. The auto damage from their tank is able to put in the amount of health that I had left anyway. It's getting crazy. Ultimates from their team are going out. So it's not looking good for us in this moment, but perhaps I get the kill, and I did. I got the kill with the help of my tank on their tank, and we only have a minute and a half left, but they literally have like that far to push it. So it's, you know, it's looking scary. If you hold on, Bob, Bob might save you. Bob might save us. Bob has been incredibly clutch as a teammate in every game I've ever had a Bob in. Bob doesn't miss, dude. And I'm not just making a joke, like he literally doesn't miss. That Sojourn is now considering her choices anytime she comes in contact with me, is rethinking her position, which is smart on her part because I've killed her several times. Oh, I need to get back. Oh, I can't die here. If I die, it's over for our team. I absolutely must get an ultimate and utilize it well.
adaptive circuits engaged. Orisa. All systems on optimal level.
Yeah, Genji, he could certainly try. He just doesn't have enough damage to stop us. We have 2 tanks. They have no tanks. We win. At least we win that push, right? We need to get a Bob here. Ideally, we can get a Bob here. If we can get Bob, he will be the additional DPS that we need to push it the final way. They have an Echo now. She's doing to us what I was doing to them. But now she is dead. I'm not going to be able to live through this. We need a Bob on point. Please, Bob. Please, Bob. No, she's dead. Ashe is dead. Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, it was a good push anyway. The Moira's not going to make it back in time, is she? Nah. That was a hell of a game, though. Hell of a game. If our team could just die a little bit less, I think we could have made it there. We had a lot of deaths on our side, but that's all right. Flo says I carried. Flo, you always carry, bro. Thanks for the carry, man. Yeah, the Moira on our team's going crazy. Going absolutely crazy. Alright, I got one more in me. And then I gotta go eat something because I'm starving, dude. Starving. Not sure what I'm gonna eat today. Star just said a cheesesteak. That is an alluring proposition. It costs like $30 to get a cheesesteak here, but we do have the best cheesesteaks in the world. We're right outside of Philly, so if you guys have never had a really banging cheesesteak, it'll change your life. It'll make you rethink how much meat and grease you can eat in one sitting. I'll tell you that. It's like a proper American delicacy. You know it's good if you can gain 5 pounds off of one meal. I'm exaggerating, but only slightly. Excuse me. Just queuing up for this next game. Hopefully it gets us in quickly. Alright, yes. That was fast. That was good. We're in, we're out, baby. And if you guys have not yet dropped a sub over on the YouTube channel, if you guys like Overwatch, check us out over at DudeNoWay Live at gmail.com. Yeah, at DudeNoWay Live on YouTube even. And you guys can join in with us, play some Overwatch games with us. I'm live every single day, so hit me up. And my animals are going crazy. They are also excited for you all to be here. Thanks for joining us, the Andy Ashes crew. We're attacking on Busan. And I think I can get away with an Echo pick here. I think I could play Echo here.
I am always ready to learn.
Let's order some pizza for the neighborhood.
At relativistic speeds,
Is that like a Mercy voice line? I've never heard that one before.
fluence density. So the question is, does the bullet sink or float?
Man, these voice lines are way, way too long for my sanity. Alright, here we go. Off the start, they have a Diva, they have a Junkrat, they have a Zenyatta. Already trying to... Oh, and a Bastion. Already trying to put their damage in on us from extremely, extremely far off. We got Sombra is off in their backline already. We're just going to kill their Mercy and hopefully get out of here. I did not get out of here, but I did get their Mercy down. I wonder how many of our team is dead. Everyone. Everyone on our team is dead. Well, that's unfortunate, huh?
Creating new neural pathways.
The Bastion is yours.
Flo, the email did come through, and I will get up with your game tomorrow. I did get that one. Alright, so we're waiting for the squad. So we can have a nice little team fight here. You can see that the Zen is getting hacked by Sombra. Whoop. I'm just going to back up around this corner. Charge up the support's ultimates. Unfortunately, Flo got by that Junkrat, who happened to see me and got extremely aggressive in my general direction. I'm just going to snag a cute little angle from this side instead, since it's not going to allow me to get an angle from this side. It looks like the Zen already knows that I'm here. That's okay, because I don't think our team is going to make it through this push anyhow. I take it back. We win. Yeah, we definitely win this one. That was an easy win. Being able to catch the Zen from the side, being able to get the Bastion before the other team respawned, means that they have to wait here. They have to take their time. They have to regroup as a team. Otherwise, we will stagger them into oblivion. That'll be the end of their entire game, if they let us. Looks like our, oh, dude, our Sombra almost ate it in that moment. That was pretty scary. For her, not for me. Just gonna get out of the way of that Diva ult. Get myself up into the sky here. I don't think Mercy is gonna live through this. I would have been shocked if she still had a life after that one. See that their Junkrat is going to try and get aggressive. I'm just going to protect Flo's escape. I'm not going to allow them to fuck with our boy here. We need to get this Zen down if we can. Going to be difficult for me to get any usage out of my duplicate with the Zen in the background and that Bastion even kind of doing his thing back there as well. I got some additional damage going out for that Bastion. And we got our Ilari is doing her thing here. We're just gonna get out of the way before I get killed by... And I'm probably gonna get killed here. But I was able to put it into overtime at least. I'm definitely dead in this moment. Nobody really had a chance there, unfortunately, to do much. Our team got out damaged by the Junkrat Bastion combo. We don't have enough damage going out to be able to stop their like, okay, so a Junkrat has extreme burst damage. Bastion has extreme burst damage. And because of that, they're able to instantly delete a character. And while I can instantly delete a character, I can't do it from range the same way that Junkrat and a Bastion combo can.
Nah, you gotta feel and enjoy the music.
I enjoy the mathematics.
We're feeling and enjoying the music. Here we go. Jumping up. We're going to take flight. We're going to fly high. And then I'm going to take this little side angle while my flight comes off cooldown here. Because I don't want to squander my positional advantage as we move forward. We can see that the Zen is already below us. You can see their enemy team is kind of right in front of me. And with the help of the Sombra, I was able to eliminate their Bastion, no problems, and both of their supports. We're good to go. This is the end of their push, and I'm pretty sure they know it. We could really just let D.Va live for a little bit, but we're probably just going to take her out immediately. This Junkrat is dead. I don't know if he knows it yet, but he's dead. Gotta get our Sombra out of there. The best we can, anyway. The Bastion is going to want to ego duel her. So we have to be very cognizant of the Bastion doing what he is best at to our Sombra. Just going to land right next to you guys. I'm going to press Q. Thank you. And we're good to go. I need to get out of the way. I'm going to punch my way through this little opening here so that I can create a little spot for myself. With their team picking a Winston,
Trying to dive the Junkrat.
I have to be careful about where I engage, because the Winston can land on me, and if my movement ability is not active, I will likely die very quickly. Unfortunately, I was not able to get into that Lucio ult, but ideally, I'll still be able to get this Junkrat, and I was able to. And with the death of their tank here, that is a nice little stagger on their team. And we can now absolutely dumpster their Bastion, because there's nothing he can do in that moment to live through us. I had already gotten him low. I stuck him with all of my sticky bombs. And the Sombra came through, finished him off. No big deal. Easy as pie. They are smart about regrouping, though, in between pushes. So you can see that they are going to try to push down here with their Sigma. I am going to duplicate their Bastion in a second. And if everything goes according to plan, which it's not going to now, both of our support are dead. It's time for us to back off. There's nothing we can do. We don't win this point. It just is what it is. That was a nice kill on the Sombra, from the Sombra, but I'm not sure that she's going to live through it. No. She's gonna get teabagged by the Junkrat, unfortunately. But at least their Bastion wasted his ultimate. We're gonna have to wait for our team to get back here. You can see that Sigma is doing his thing. Just waiting for our whole team to arrive. This Junkrat thinks he's hot shit, but he's not gonna get me. Not in the spot that I'm at right now, anyway. We're just gonna let her have it. Their Bastion swapped over to a soldier. It looks like maybe he caught a death there. Not 100% sure. I'm gonna try and kill their tank, and I was able to. Now we're gonna kill their Junkrat. Unfortunately, I was not able to kill their Junkrat in time, but that's okay. We did put it off into overtime, and now I can kill their Junkrat, no problem. Oh, he C9'd the point by bouncing himself up in the sky. Worked out. It worked out. We're doing pretty good here. We got a massive amount of kills coming out from our side that round compared to the first round. Dude, the DPS on their team, his name is Girthworm Jim. Oh my god. That's awesome. I don't know if you guys were old Sega Genesis fans, but there was a Sega Genesis game called Earthworm Jim. But yeah, you know, he's got an impressive name, is all I'm gonna say. Very funny. In this moment, it would make sense for us to swap over to a more consistent DPS, like a soldier, and maybe like a sojourn, or you know, something with very consistent damage, so that we can easily put damage in from long range, and also get a lot of value out of what we're doing. The Junkrat on their team is hard committed to the Junkrat play, and while I respect it, I do think that after a certain point, you have to admit when enough is enough, and probably swap. But at this moment, they are kind of engaging with me. They kind of really want me. And because of that... Oh, Mercy, why did you do it? I was fine. You didn't have to come over there. Now I need you. That's okay, though. Our team loses. Straight up, we just lose that point. We just need to die and back off here. And we'll just, we'll regroup and we'll try it again. At a certain point, you have to admit that it is not working. The Junkrat last round, I figure he probably got like 4 kills, maybe, off the whole round. It didn't work for them in that last point. I think maybe he's hoping that it'll work this time. But, yeah, it's tough to say whether or not he will actually prevail. I'm sad that I missed out on the kill on that Zen. Where is my team? There they are. I thought they were coming down onto the point. I think I just went a little bit faster than they did. We're going to take him out with the help of the Discord Orb. We're going to go get the kill on this Zen. Just not going to allow Zen to live through that. The monkey is next. We're good to go. There's no saving. Ooh, yeah, I was going to say, I think our sim might be dead here. Just going to back off. Just going to back off. We need to reassess, make sure that we are together. It's not worth trading our lives here. So I'm going to not advance on their team. We got the monkey is down on our point. Got the Junkrat is raining death from above. Oh, I could die here. Thankfully, I didn't. Again, we're just backing up. We're just backing up out of the way here. The monkey decided just to boot me off instead of, like, actually trying to go for, like, some real value. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the enemy Junkrat. Unfortunately, I was only able to get him, but that is better than nothing. I now have eliminated both DPS on their team, and their push is over. We win this point here. Nothing they can do about that. We got Zen is back here. I think Monkey is also back here. Okay. No, looks like Flo is cool here. Their Zen has either died or gone back to their spawn. Hard to say. I'm gonna crouch here because I don't think. Oh no, he knew I was here. I was gonna say because I don't think he knows I'm here, but it turns out he did know I was there. We're doing great. That was only my 3rd death this game, so doing great so far.
I rubbed some dirt on it. Let's go.
Just gonna try and keep up with the team. What kind of ultimates do we have online? We need Sigma to get value out of his ult. I'm gonna put this down for Flo. Got big damage coming out onto their Zen. We're just gonna destroy the monkey's barrier so that our tank can get some heals. And we're gonna eliminate this monkey with the help of the Discord orb. There's nothing he could do at that moment. The best case scenario for them at this point would be to try and stagger. I can hear the Bastion pick. And I'm gonna wait until he goes tank mode. Oh no! Well, that's unfortunate. I think we lose this point. Oh no, no, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe not, we're still in it. We got the Bastion down a lot sooner than I thought we would. So that's good. It looks like we win. Good job, boys. Good job, boys. Hell yeah. We were in there. Doing our thing. Yeah, that was good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, what's up, baby? This is when I got the Bastion. And then I flew up. And bang, I threw those stickies perfectly. Nailed it. Oh, yeah, it sure was play the game. It sure was, which one? That was the tank on the enemy team? That's right. That's right. It was play the game because I eliminated both of their guys in one shot. So I think I'm gonna keep going here. It's looking like it's looking like Star is getting ready to pick up our daughter, or no? Oh yeah, that's right. All right. That's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me because I am gonna go get lunch. Play this. I'm gonna hit that. Bang. Gonna turn it up there. And tomorrow, when I come back, we're gonna do a VOD review for Flo and do some. I assume it's Alari. Most of the time, Flo plays Alari, so we'll check that out, and we'll get to see some hot Alari gameplay. No pun intended, and that should be a good time. I want to thank the Spicy One for sending in his Lucio gameplay, and on Friday we're gonna do a Lifeweaver VOD breakdown for the Spicy One. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, send it over. That way I have it for Friday, and then that way we can do that, and that'll be a good time. I think that overall, I think that your Lucio play is really good. I think that you are a little bit too aggressive at times, but I think in general, if you just reel it back in a little bit and kind of understand the push-pull nature of the match on like a little bit of a second-to-second basis, I think you're going to be in a super top spot. Your aim is pretty solid. Your ability to wall ride pretty solid. It was fun playing with you guys as well. I always appreciate the games. And if you guys want to play with me, let me know in chat tomorrow and I'll bring you guys in too. And if you want to have your VODs reviewed, make sure you send it over to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com and I will go ahead and check those out and we'll review those, make a video out of them for later on this week. Like I said, I'm going to be live every single day, so you will be able to see me right around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, pretty much, for the rest of forever, or at least until I get sick of going live at 11 in the morning. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm Moonchild of DudeNoWay, and I will see you in the next stream. Have a good one.